Ah, Gator Nation indeed. Hello, everybody. It has been windy and rainy all day. So what better way than to sit back and relax with our tale, our beautiful tale of young love in Dinosaur High School. Fortune really did beat Goodbye Volcano High. I was actually watching a couple of videos on the whole, thing of how these games came to be. And, somebody said, Volcano High is only, an 8-hour game, and they're charging, $30 for it. And I was like, the audacity. But yes. It's just been kind of rainy today. I've been working on editing down a nice little video of the, opening segment of yesterday's stream. Using Sony Vegas for the first time, which I convinced Cougar to get for me as a business expense. Skrill just sent me something very special. Let me see if I can get up on screen right now. Nope, that's the wrong one. That was the Nancy Kerrigan one. Hang on, let me just, I just have to make, a new source for these. Let me just type the link into the browser source I have here. This will be fine. There we go. So Skrill made that for me. And now Kaiser has sent me something, which I'm sure is going to be very cursed. Oh, I'm getting my ass called out! I'm getting my ass called out! As I said, I'm just like Damien throwing my fucking soda cans in the back of my car. Thank you, Kaiser. You always keep me in check, Kaiser. Let me go favorite that right now. That's a good way to start the stream. Okay, there we go. Beautiful, yes, beautiful. I'm getting so much fan art, you guys. I did mention yesterday, on the art stream, somebody asked me if I was ever going to do any Wani fan art, and actually, there was that little bit I did, and I think number 4, where I started singing Loser Baby as Inco. So I think I'm going to make, a little short, a YouTube short, where it's Inco on the rainy bridge singing Loser Baby. To Olivia with that fucking audio. It just, like a 10-second animation, but I thought it would be funny. So maybe I'll draw that on stream, because I mentioned before, I've started the comic for Jasper and Spinell's fusion, but I'm not entirely happy with the design I have for the fusion, so I was drawing the ending first. So, we'll see. Anyway, let's get into the actual game. This is what we're fucking here for today. Yeah, that'll be my contribution to the Wani fandom, would be me and my stupid autistic Inco voice singing Loser Baby while Olivia suffers. Oh yeah, let's do a last time on Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I'll talk to you too, Skrill. There's a guy I'm thinking of reaching out to who wanted to collab with me a little while ago, and he does really, really good fusion designs, and he's frickin' 19 years old. These goddamn child prodigies. Yeah, well, I'm going with Trapeze Artist for Jasper and Spinell's. So a line taper would be kind of funny, though, huh? But yes, you need some comedy after the tragedy. Oh, well, I hope I cheer you up, Kaiser. So let's sum up. So last time we went to the arcade, so Olivia could reclaim her legendary status as Hot Wheels, and Damien wouldn't stop talking about racial segregation during the car ride for some reason, and we found out that Olivia posts on Gator Chan, and then Inco got sick and decided he was going to cure his cold by pouring an entire bottle of cough syrup into an entire bottle of Coke and drinking it in one sitting, and wondered why he wasn't getting any better. And then Olivia came over and took care of his stupid ass and cooked him the first real meal he's ever had in his entire life, and then he fell asleep on her boobs on the couch. So I'd say pretty good day for Inco, actually. Yeah, Inco got a W last time. He got to put his face in her boobs, and she couldn't say anything because he was sick. but he didn't know it happened. So, a little bit of an L there, too. Little bit of an L. Is she some kind of gamer gator? God damn it, Kaiser, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm already being accused of being a gamer gator now just because I think Sweet Baby Inc. is fucking stupid and brought all their problems on themselves. Anyway, we're not getting into that. This isn't the art stream where I ramble about internet happenings. This is, I Wani hug that gator while I do my absolute amazing voice acting for all of you. Anyway. So, by the time I wake up, Olivia's gone. I check my phone for the time, only to realize it's 4 in the morning. Good job, Inco. I can't help but groan as I sit up on the couch, but instead of feeling horrible like I had for the past 2 days, I felt surprisingly well. Probably because you ate some real fucking food and stopped drinking entire bottles of cough syrup. You fucking... God, this man cannot be left alone. There's no doubt that I have Olivia to thank. Hell, I might even be able to go to school today. Wonder if any of that soup is left. She probably left it in the fridge, right? I shuffle over to the appliance and open the door, allowing my eyes to adjust to the light. It only takes a second for me to spot a Tupperware container filled with a delicious meal. Real food. Nice, I'll have to ask her for the recipe sometime. Inco, you don't know how to cook. You can barely handle frozen breakfast burritos, Inco. You still need to learn how to paint, bro. ... You've never cooked food at 4 in the morning? Is it just me being manic sometimes? Thanks to Olivia's advice and cooking, I'd finally made my recovery and returned to school. He probably would have died if he was left to his own devices. Oh, God, Inco. Inco. Yeah, just burn Inco's house down. You would be doing him a favor. I'm glad to be back. I felt like I'd missed so much while I'd been gone. Well, you probably fucking did. So much I needed to catch up on. I mean, I did manage to finish all the assignments that Ben had sent to me. But I feel out of the loop with other things. Like gossip about me. Obviously, everyone is talking about me in my awesome jacket. Damien tried to give me the rundown of it all during PE. Oh god, not PE again. But I'm still in shock over how bad some of them got. How long have we been gone? No. Oh, yeah, okay, so Damien's just bullshitting him. Because Inco will believe anything he says. Up to cartel drug running and FBI's most wanted! I don't think that's even possible in just a week. The end of class bell rings throughout the school, signaling the start of lunch. That's good we don't have to fucking go to PE again! Why is it your first period every day? Everyone in class is packing up their things. Mr. Idin speaks up. Alright everyone, make sure you complete the assignment by next class. And you all have a wonderful rest of your day now. I'm going to go in the back and drink. Oh, and Inco! I stop at the mention of my name as I throw on my backpack. You know, the more autistic Inco gets, the more camp Mr. Idin seems to get, because I can't keep my voices consistent. Anyone who watches these videos all the way through is just going to be wanting to kill me by the end of it. Would you wait a moment? I have something I wish to speak to you about. Oh yeah, of course! We're kind of going into each other's voices again. Olivia looks back from the classroom entrance, waiting for me. Don't wait up for me! I'll meet you at the table with the others! I have friends! With a shrug and a nod, Olivia wheels herself out the door and down the hall. Everyone else leaves the classroom until it's just Idin and I. Please, have a seat. I take the seats closest to Idin's desk, putting my backpack down as well. Mr. Idin himself gets out of his chair and walks around his desk, leaning against it. So, I'll be quick about it. I got a job that needs doing, and you seem like the kind of hooligan who would do it, Inco. Aye. Up. You've missed assignments and need makeup work. I need some extra help with something. We can both benefit each other and something I think you'll be very interested in. Some good friends of mine are getting married in a few short days, and they've hired me to be their photographer. And given the excellent learning experience, child labor, I thought of you! Me? Yes, you want to, of course. I can always call in some associates to help me out, but I thought adding some extra credit would sweeten the deal. What would we be doing? There's a broad smile on his face and a distant look at his eyes. Well, you'll be my apprentice in this case. You'll not only be helping me set up more elaborate photos, you'll also be doing a lot of independent shots. Oh, I thought he was just gonna dump the whole job on Inco and fuck off because wedding photography is one of the most miserable photography jobs you could possibly get. He has a wife, apparently, but I decided to make him very fruity. It's the ponytail, alright? You mean, I'll be taking my own pictures? Yup. In fact, you will be using my SLRs and lenses for this to keep all the shots uniform. I'm already fucking up reading. The idea of finally getting you something like Mr. Anakin's $1,000 cabin makes my head swim. Don't drop it. So, what do you say? Interested? It certainly seems like a hefty task, even if Anakin would be there to help us and wouldn't be paying me. Then again, Idin wouldn't be offering the job if he didn't think I was capable of doing it. Sure, Inco. He's just not trying to get free fucking help out of you, Inco. Hey, keep talking, what up? You haven't missed much, don't worry. Slur lenses? I said SLR, damn it! Now everybody's making fun of my speech impediment. I'm being bullied. Anyway, that's if I'm never. That's what I always say. If your chat is bullying you, you were successful as a streamer. Anyway. This would technically be my first photography gig, and a wedding shoot to boot. It sounds so daunting yet enticing. I would love to. Alright, sounds like a done deal. It's after school today, and we can talk about it more later. We're going to see more backgrounds? Finally! Now you should be getting along to lunch. Please eat something besides chips, you animal. Thank you, Mr. Anakin. I give the teacher a nod and grab my backpack. Just as I head out the door, my curiosity gets the better of me. So, who's the lucky couple, if you don't mind me asking? Are they gay? I bet they're gay! This is that kind of game. The school nurse, actually, and the husband-to-be is also a good friend of mine. Yep, they're very straight, very disappointing. Ha! Neat. Heterosexuals. I think a mental note to give my well wishes to the nurse if I see her before the wedding. I don't think she had a model. I was in the infirmary at one point, but there was no sexy nurse. I was very disappointed. You're getting bullied while streaming? Wow, it's the hardest job, man. It's the hardest job. Sitting here playing video games and talking like I would be doing by myself anyway. Inco's just Anon's long-lost cousin. Inco is superior to Anon from what I've heard. Anyway, with that, I wave Anakin goodbye and head down the hallway. Dum-de-dum. Wait. Friday? But I was going to practice painting that. Oh no, this sounds like a shenanigan! Oh, I already agreed to go. Even if I did it, it's real photography. It's not even a question which I should go to, but jeez! It's like the universe is conspiring against me to never stop drawing stick figures. Can't relate, Inco, sorry. I finally meet up with Olivia, who's waiting near the entrance to the cafeteria. Oh, she looks angry. What have I done this time? The grassy green girl is leaned over. How many fucking descriptors are we going to use? A sour pouch scrunching her maw close as she eyes the passerby. She's so sundari. The sad part is that Snoot and Wani are fiercely heterosexual, even with NPC characters. Man, you know, those heterosexuals always just like shoving their lifestyle down our throats. I mean, you know, something's gonna be done about that. I don't care. I'm just fucking around. Anyway, when she notices I moved into her airspace, she perks up immediately. Oh, I got in a woo! I actually improved her mood! Amazing! Oh my god! Look at her smile. Dang, the transformation is surreal, and I chew my cheek to keep from laughing as I watch her muscular tail wag happily. I am such a furry now.
Finally took you long enough.
Yeah, sorry it took so long. You didn't have to wait for me, by the way.
I can manage wanting. I can manage waiting if it means eating with you. Means eating you. Giggity.
I can feel a smile tug at my lips just from hearing Olivia say that. Mind if I push your chair in? Is that a euphemism?
Ugh. Using me as a battering ram through the crowd now, huh? Like I did at the arcade?
Yeah, something like that.
But only because you asked, and it's going to be really funny. But give me your backpack, I'll use it as a shield.
When I grab the handles, Olivia moves her tail up to grab my wrists like at the arcade.
Alright, charge!
Yes, ma'am! I start marching through the crowd. of unruly and famished teens clamoring for their daily meal. We need to put a cow catcher on this thing, Olivia. It'd be great. Olivia turns her head to me to say something.
So what happened with Idin? Are you in trouble or something?
Yeah, no, Idin just had a proposition for some extra credit.
Really? What is it?
He wants me to join him at a wedding and help him out with the photo shoot. He says he thinks it'll be a good learning experience. My Olivia voice is a little off tonight. I think it's because it's been so wet out.
Ugh. Oh, well, that sounds pretty interesting. Did you take it?
Yep. Could be a good way to hone in on what I know. Plus, that extra credit can help me make up for the time that I was sick and kept making myself sick with cough syrup. There is no heterosexual expiration for Reed. Guess we'll find out later. I'm fine, Jaden. We're having fun with Wani again. It's just been so rainy. I'm all stuffed up right now.
You mean when you nearly overdosed on that cough syrup cocktail you made that you read about on 4chan?
Yeah, that! ... Wait!
Huh? I didn't say anything. Crowd's too loud here.
The Baryonyx chuckles to herself. She's making fun of me. I'm left rolling my eyes, letting her claim victory in this exchange. And every exchange we've ever had. By the time we've got our lunch, it's a simple matter of locating Damien and Liz by the telephone pole neck. For whatever reason, they're at a more sequestered table today, and we arrive, it's pretty obvious why. Oh, bitch tits is here. Bitch tits is here. Took you too long enough. I gotta get into my voice.
Yeah.
I expected more from Olivia. I mean, she made fun of her the same way like a 7th grader would. That's, it's brutal. Something more graphic. Instead, Olivia rolls herself the rest of the way, taking her designated spot at the head of the table. Like the queen bitch she is. I take the spot adjacent to her as her knight, all while keeping a wary eye on the pink parasol, whatever the fuck she is. It seems like Mia's rage against me has simmered down over time, but that air of uncertainty and uneasiness still wavered around her. I'm pretty sure she could fucking eat me. The best I can do is act friendly. I'm very good at that. Hey Mia, is there something you need?
Need? Nah, I'm just here to catch up with my good pal here.
With the red-scaled menace turns toward Olivia, her own eyes remain locked on her soggy chicken she's eating mechanically. Why is it soggy? That sounds disgusting.
I thought you were asking Liz for her homework, though. That, too.
Alright, here guys, we're having an accent off. A pair of soda cans are rolled down the table, and I think, Raptor Christ, I'm able to catch both before they ram into my tray of questionable lunch meat. You guys were taking a while, so I grabbed the drinks today.
No, you didn't. Mia gave those to you.
Well, she did it because I thought about doing it. That's some good logic there, Damien.
She's trying to bribe you for the math answers I helped you with earlier. This is like a chain of cheating now. Let's see. I can't believe you would imply something like that about me. But it's true.
Hey, a free soda is a free soda. I mean, we're putting together that soda sculpture, whatever the fuck. I don't know. I have had 80 cans of soda today. I can see through time.
At any rate, real reason I'm here is... Say, Olivia, you leave your phone at home or something? People are trying to contact you all day.
Oh, I don't fucking care. Olivia pulls her phone out from her jacket pocket. I am doing so many voices right now. I get a glimpse of her wallpaper, a comical portrait of guts that she'd probably doodled.
Yeah, I ran out of service for the month.
You know, I'm like fucking poor, you bitch.
What the hell? You don't got a proper monthly plan? You didn't go down to the AT&T store and you know, agree to pay in installments?
I got more important... It's just a weird thing to say.
I got more important things to be doing than this, you know?
Like fucking what? Bitching at somebody else? They want to see Olivia so bad. Why not? Why send you and not just show up themselves?
Shut it. Who's so important in all this anyways? Some character we haven't met yet? What do you think? Ben!
Oh yeah, Ben! I forgot about Ben! What's old Benny boy been up to these days? Ben wants to talk to Olivia. Why does he want to talk to Olivia?
Is this 20 frickin' questions? How the hell should I know what's really going on between my boyfriend and Hot Wheels here?
I mean, you fucking should know. He's your boyfriend. I don't think anything is, honestly, but...
All that matters is if Olivia here is gonna fix it or not. ... What are you even talking about, you crazy bitch?
Well, she sounds like Rosie from Has-Been because I'm doing a very aggressive New York accent.
I'll think about it. Ugh, whatever. I'm out of here. Smell you later, Gator. Bye.
Yeah, storms off, leaving Olivia looking very sour. That was a very strange exchange. It wasn't an exchange of the clam, that's for sure. Things all right with Ben? Was he being a baby back bitch again? Olivia rests her arms on the table and slaps her head in.
I don't want to talk about it.
We're in a bright mood from before go. Oh no.
Well, anyways, Damien, you really shouldn't condone cheating, even with something as simple as math homework.
Didn't you help him cheat first? You just fucking said that. This is your man, Liz. This is your man. If you're really new to the channel, rarely watch long-form content, appreciate my voice acting. Thank you. I try. I try to hide that it's just me at different pitches with silly accents. But you help me out with it.
That's different. You're just, you know, you're just kind of retarded and need to help you. I helped you with it, and I think you're getting something out of it. I think.
Like the answers.
What I mean is, in comparison, Mia's just trying to be lazy, and she's only cheating herself.
What's the issue then? Let the bitch cheat herself. Let her flunk.
What's the issue?
Yeah, I get free soda, someone you hate tricks herself into staying stupid, and everyone thinks they win. It's great. God damn it, Damien, I fucking love you. ...
This is my man. You scare me sometimes, Damien. At least I kind of have a consistent voice now.
Guess I'll have to ask Ben what's going on if I see him later. I kind of ended my friendship with Ben. He was being a baby back bitch. Finally getting some character depth for Liz. Yeah, I kind of was expecting her to be the secret bitch, but it turned out it was Ben. He told all of 4chan to watch my stream. I'm sure they'll fucking listen and be interested, but if they do come, please watch the ads. Anyway, in the meantime, Olivia's disposition only keeps getting more dour. Damien's default pose looks like he's high out of his mind. Yeah, it's probably another reason why he's my spirit animal. I try to think of something to help her cheer up, but I keep coming up with dead ends on just what would work here. There's gotta be something! I can't just leave her in such a sour mood. I'm probably kind of her boyfriend now. Oh, how about that? Say, so, what's the deal with your phone background?
Oh, you noticed it? Can I spurg about Berserk now? Like I did Gundam?
She flips her phone on and shows me her background. Oh, it's a little doodle of guts!
Yeah, I drew it up the other day.
Imagine having your own artwork as, like, your device background, which I do on my iPad.
Got the curves just right the first time, so it's pretty cool.
I'll bet! Is he with you today?
Nah, I left him at home.
How often do you bring him?
Wouldn't you like to know? Not often. Maybe once or twice a semester, and even then it's just when I'm bored. Although once he was just in my hoodie when I left for school.
That's dangerous. Unexpected.
It was. Here, got some pics saved.
The screen displays the small creature sat atop a desk with its skinny tail clutched to its chest tightly.
I don't know why, but he holds his tail like that all the time.
I feel Damien and Liz hovering behind me, their eyes locked onto the adorably fat creature on screen. On stream. Oh. You love Liz's neck? Yeah, they do a lot of funny jokes with the two pings that is Liz. It's good shit. They do a lot with the very limited engine they have here. I don't know who coos. Probably Liz. Could have been Damien. But Olivia rolls her eyes and swipes to the next picture of the cute pet, now in a transparent ball and looking confused. I relate to him. For the remaining minutes of lunch, we just sit there huddled around Olivia's phone and tranced by her sweet little rat as it did the most mundane things. Yet Guts' method of doing them was too undeniably cute, and that's what really got us and made the time fly faster. Do we need to narrate this? Dot dot dot. Ding dong bing bong. I blink a couple of times and here comes the super chat.
Haverlock sent a $10 super chat. $10 from Haverlock. So the secret to a woman's heart is a rat.
Thank you so much, Haverlock. Haverlock is the official sponsor of these Gator streams, apparently. I do appreciate every super chat, though. Thank you very much. And this time I made sure the fucking audio comes through. I'm getting better at streaming, guys. Anyway, I blink a couple of times and I stretch my arms and legs and get up from my desk. Miss Broccoli really knows how to make 40 minutes feel like 80. 80 years, that is. Well, at least it's time to practice painting. For real, for real! Wait, no, Ida can rope me into the photo shoot. Oh no, is this going to be a choice? Chat, help me! Can't practice painting. Can't get good at anything. Failure at life. Why is it every time I actually try to improve, something like this happens? Something like having 2 appointments on one day. I just can't handle it. I'm far too autistic. Inco, you are the most relatable protagonist I've ever played in my life. At this rate, I'll never get good enough to get a real following. Are you even on social media, you fucking idiot? He just discovered cloud storage, like, earlier. I haven't gotten to actually have the whole afternoon to practice at all. Still, there's no way in hell I'm missing this. PewDiePie makes me feel bad about myself. Dot dot dot. Oh, you're homesick? Well, I hope you enjoy me reading you this game in funny voices while you're sick. I ended up meeting with Ben and Idin right as he was locking his classroom. Oh, we're gonna confront Ben! Well, our teacher made the assignment, internship, apprenticeship. While he had made it all sound so simple, I was still subjected to some paperwork, probably a fucking waiver. Inco would absolutely make music on SoundCloud, and it would be terrible, but his friends wouldn't have the heart to tell him. That is my headcanon about that. He would definitely try to be a SoundCloud rapper for a little bit. In the voice that I'm doing. Something about a liability waiver. It's a fucking... Damn it! Again, I made a joke right before the game did. You know, in case something happens to us, like a surprise attack by 5 teenagers in multicolored spandex. Happens more often than you'd think. I wonder if that happens often. Do they have robots in the volcano here? We still filled out the form as the instructor gave an overview of just what exactly Ben and I would be doing. Well, I'm going to be confronting him. Oh, good, we have a new background, but it's another shitty photo background. How could you do this to a photograph? It's not even a good filter. I will not stop making fun of these every time they happen. Kinda does look like Italy. Or it looks like a restaurant trying to look Italian, like an Italian structure. So, you would imagine Ben is a compy? I think we've seen a compy. I don't think he is one, though. Yeah, the Inco voice just kind of evolved this way. I've been pretty good at picking voices, though. Anyway, there's no fair structures out here, save for the room at the edge of the cliff. Ben's the first one out of the cramped car with an armful of telescopic black stands. I follow his example, unloading the vehicle. Alright, you two, remember what you're doing tonight? I'm going to go sit over there and drink, and you two will do my job. Wow, those cameras really stand out on your sprites. They are kind of an eyesore. Jesus, rap to Jesus.
Yes, sir.
After we set up a photo station in the corner of the hall, we'll be taking turns walking the reception, taking pictures of the guest, the single guest, the one guest that came to this wedding. Perfect. I'll be with the wedding party the entire time. Yeah, so he's just gonna fuck off, isn't he? I knew it. So if you need me to just look for the gaggles, similarly dressed women screeching, and you'll find me. He grins as he helps carry the last of the latest equipment from the trunk. Yeah, he's getting all the lighter equipment too. God damn it, Anakin. Remember, this is actual work, so be polite, be efficient, but most importantly, Ben and I stand up right for attention, ready for any order our teacher will give us. Have fun.
But
trust me, the clients will appreciate it more. Go have a little champagne, children. I don't give a fuck. I have tenure. Finally, finished with unloading, I inhale the mixed aroma of ocean and flowers. That's a strange thing to focus on. Well, I find that such energizing. Ben seems to have the exact opposite reaction. You have allergies, Ben, because you're a little nerd boy, Ben. His brows print together in disgust as he tries in futility to fan the air away with one hand while covering his nose with the other.
I think I'm going to be the sick one next with this weather. My voice just got way nerdier this time.
I'm sorry, Ben. I'm sorry, Ben. If I was getting married and the guy hired get teenagers to do his job, I'd go Bridezilla. Yeah, right? I mean, considering these are all dinosaur people, Bridezilla is a very, very, distinct possibility. Yeah, the camera looks too much like a 3D object. The shading is just off, so it looks terrible on them. We all forgot about Ben. At least the view's great.
No, I hate the ocean, too. I hate everything outside. yeah, it is. Yeah.
Mr. Anakin leads us through a small garden out front to the reception hall. You bride of Godzilla? Yeah! Me and my friend hopped on a Wani after D&D campaign, and we ended up giving Inco a -10 in Constitution. The strength went down with each failure. That sounds very accurate. There's gonna be a Venture Brothers reference soon? Yes! What if they call it a bride human? Oh, you're right. It's a spacious wedding tent adorned with all sorts of flora and high-end lighting to keeping the place warm and lit. It's also another shitty, filtered background. Okay, you guys know how to sit up here. I'm going to get to business.
Yes, sir.
He leaves us, stepping into the ongoing ceremony with prime camera on his tripod. Ben and I exchange a single glance before we both resign ourselves to the daunting task. Yeah, what an empty wedding. Well, they did say they're gonna take photos of the guest. The wedding guest. The one guest. It was a typo, I'm sure, but it was very funny. Bride Kong. Well, there are 8 people, too, so, yeah. First on the list are the telescopic stands for the cameras. From experience, it doesn't take us too long to get those into place. I'm possibly bored by the photography talk and procrastinating. Next are the reflectors and strobe lights, all packed in heavy cases that have to be hauled inside. In my third case, I'm already exhausted because I have a body built by Slim Jims and breakfast burritos and chips. Dude, I thought gym class would have prepared me for this. Inco, you get knocked out like every gym class. Bzz. My phone buzzes. Might as well take a breather. Opening up the notification, I discover it's from Olivia.
Hey, Shades.
Hi, Olivia. You got your service back? She was probably just fucking lying to what's her tits. Live along.
Oh, I lied about that.
Yeah, fucking knew it. Good girl. B. Oh, he's doing Shades' face. Of course, he has to make his smileys have shades. Of course he does. God damn it, Inco.
Saw you leave with Idin after school. What's up with that?
I'm only with a wedding photo shoot.
You? At a wedding? Don't break anything. Did Idin give you a better jacket for it?
My jacket is cool. God damn it. I knew he was gonna say that.
So where at?
Don't come crash the wedding, Olivia, especially if you're bringing Damien, please. She said it was someplace called Clarkson Lookout all the way over.
Wait, really? That place has a bunch of scenic views.
It's probably really expensive, too.
If you see any good landscape shots, take one for me.
Oh, you want... Oh, my girlfriend wants photos from me. Sure, if I get the time.
No, do it now.
Would you for your girl? Would you for your girl? If you saw this, I would. Uh-oh. Skrill is Skrill is messaging me on Discord knowing I'm streaming. Yes, Skrill, I'm streaming. And you're here. Cute and threatening message received! I'm so scaroused! Oh, this girl is sending me a video where somebody took audio of the couple, the Chris Pratt couple from Parks and Rec, and made them Inco and Olivia, and it's kind of perfect. It's kind of actually perfect. Actually, let me just put that in the chats real quick so you guys could watch it later. Because I did see it earlier and it's very funny. Anyway, go watch that and then come back here. Well, if I had the chance to play it before we started, but now we're in it. Now we're in it. Okay, I gotta take a picture for the girl. The sun's starting to set. I can take a sunset photo. No one's ever done that before. I'm an amazing photographer. Didn't I joke before that all Inco does is take pictures of sunsets and flowers? Probably. I love this man. He's the best protagonist. Maybe Olivia wants to paint another landscape. In the distance, I see a few sailboats and yachts. Further beyond a freighter or two, the seas are sure crowded these days. I take a picture and send it over to Olivia. Most generic ass sunset photo. I don't know if that's supposed to be the joke or not. I don't know if I'm just being mean. But thanks, F-face. I could have gotten that on like fucking I could have gotten that on fucking Shutterstock, bro, but thanks. I am such a snob about all the art in this game. I don't apologize. I know. No. As much as I make fun, I do think they did a wonderful job with this game, and it is genuinely very funny and very cute and very enjoyable. So, dude, I get like 300 hits per VOD on it, you know, usually. I'm just, though I saw some of them had 1K. Maybe you did tell 4chan. Oh, God. Am I about to become a legend? Anyway, I can't picture thinking me like that in reality, though the thought alone of her doing something in a sweet manner is, it's doing things to me. Inco, this thing weighs like 80 pounds. I'm not doing all the work. I have little noodle arms. Alright, Ben. I let my camera hang loose around my neck while assigning Ben with setting up the last of the standing reflectors. Setting up meant not only the cameras, but a large chunk of the incomplete decor prep. But you also had to put up like the flowers and shit? Which meant carrying out loads and loads of heavy cases loaded with strobes, reflectors, cloth sheets, and so many telescoping pole stands. Do I even know how to use any of these? He has like a 10-year-old like DSLR that's probably held together with duct tape. That was also my headcanon. Yeah, she's not sending you nudes yet. We could get in the bag. I don't think there's much more lewd in the game, and I don't have lewd turned on anyway. But it is a small but dedicated fandom. I have noticed that. I do hope this team makes more games. This is fun. I don't usually play visual novels, but playing one with an audience and doing funny voices is fun. So, and the game, like I said, the game is actually hilarious. So, it's good shit. Anyway, so, blah blah, glamour shot station. I'm losing interest in this whole thing. Sometimes I skip dialogue. Here we go. That camera's driving me crazy! They're making an RPG, really? Oh, I will play that. If they do. Oh yeah, and Kaiser was sending me Titanfall, but I don't know if I do want to play that, Kaiser. I'm sorry. I'm not really into mechas. So, anyway, back to the game. As guests start walking down Ben's handmade path, I skirt along the edge with my borrowed high-end camera. The DSLR's clicks are muted compared to the chattering guests, and while I think I managed to catch some decent shots, I'm not really feeling it today. Is something wrong with me? Am I turning my back on photography as an art form? They're gonna make fun of Yick. Oh goddamn, I really will play that. If they do an RPG about a bunch of hipsters, that would be fucking hilarious. Go is the best character. And Viola. Ben was having a much easier time working at the makeshift studio we'd built in the corner. Couples would simply walk up and stand before the backdrop of the massive window of the cliffside and ocean, and Ben would have had the brilliant idea to not only set up Idakin's lone camera, but his own, so we'd capture the couples from 2 angles at once! This man is playing 5D chess! Oh, you want to see me play the actual Yick? Maybe sometime. I'd want to take a break from visual novels after this, though. Let's see. He looked happy with each and every shot he took, and the people always chatted him up afterward. Why does he have such good social skills? And here I am doing my best not to scowl as I look over the blurry shot I had messed up. What aperture do I have it all? Blurry because my hands are shaking. I guess because I'm or maybe I haven't fucking eaten anything all day. Whoa! I hadn't noticed until now that my main messaging app had been going off. Your main one? How many do you have?
Is it going well?
Hardly. I think Ben's trying to get into a competition by being better than me.
Are you winning? Are you winning, son?
No.
Beat him for me, Awoo?
That wasn't a real message. Did I hallucinate that? I try to ignore my phone for now. I don't think anything will calm my nerves at this point. That feeling of anxiety only grows as time marches on. I can't seem to get any one picture just right, and Ben is zooming around as efficiently as he isn't helping. Am I finding out that I'm just a photography bro who didn't have any talent to begin with? Oh god. Oh god, my life is a lie. Well, that's not all. Olivia's messages are just throwing me off. They're making my pants feel tight. Stop distracting me, Olivia!
Just break his flashing stick thingy, and then his pics will be super dark.
How out of date is Olivia? She thinks we still use flash pants!
Or lock him in the bathroom or something. I really hate this fucking nerd.
Minko, why do my parents leave me? Is it because I only take photos of sunsets? I don't feel like that's sportsmanlike or illegal.
Oh, I just remembered. I need another pic. Take one of your stupid face, Inco. Can you try shoving him into the wedding cake and taking a pic of him smashed on the floor?
Olivia, you can't say things like this to him. He might take it seriously. Think, Olivia, think.
I need it for, Muse. That. Do it for me, Awoo?
Come on, that's just violent. I can't believe the baryonyx is violent. Just barely within my peripheral vision, I spot the perfect shot of an older couple, the parents of the groom, I believe. There, that's a good chance. There's no way I'm going to fuck this up. I hope I'm making a good foreshadowing, because I am actually playing this blind. I bring the borrowed camera up and look through the viewfinder and see that the parents have already moved away and into another group. Oh, okay. It's just anticlimactic, like my entire life. The camera slips from my grip, but luckily the neck strap holds it safely against my chest. See? It's lines like this that make this game brilliant. Okay, I need a break. I find an appropriate place to sneak outside into the other screen and go around the building, slumping down against the brick siding. It's really twilight now. The ocean's reflection of the sun is getting very close to meeting the real thing. My phone buzzes once more and something in me jumps. It's not fear, though. I just wish I knew what it was. Olivia sends a video of Guts running around a maze she put together using cardboard and school supplies. When he comes at the other end, she gives him a grape to bite into with her palm. Aw, I was never really fond of rodents, but seeing Olivia's videos of little dodals is really starting to sway me. There's something about seeing Olivia having such a strong bond with Guts and caring for him that warms my heart. It's hard to believe that this is the same girl who used to give me nothing but icy stares when I first met her. You know, that time I was sitting in class just staring right at her. I'm glad she feels comfortable enough with me to let her defenses down and be herself. As I continue snapping photos, my trek around the hall to find good photo ops leads me to the stage where the DJ once was. He's neglecting his duties. Shame that I didn't get any good shots of him while he was here. Maybe Ben got some decent pictures. I suck at this. Looking through the camera lens, I see if there's a gentleman sitting on the steps that leads up to the stage, finishing off a cigarette. There's someone over the steps taking the deep drag of a cigarette and blowing a smoke up to the window. I find it truly iconic display of suavity. I don't know why I can't fucking read these lines. You've already known I've taken several shots. Oh, I found a muse. He seems like he wants to be left alone, but he doesn't mind it, right? Hey, kid! Oh my god. Who the... Oh. Oh! It's the monarch! It's the monarch! Ah, fuck, I don't do the monarch's voice. At least get to my good side, will ya? It's the best I can do. Oh! I step closer! Readjusting my camera settings, scrambling for an explanation. Sorry about that, I was unsure if you wanted the attention. It's alright, people say I've got a kind of a resting bitch face. I can't do the monarch's voice, we're just doing this. Though I can't lie, I'm pretty exhausted, kid. Oh, it's the groom? Oh, shit. Especially after I had to carry the new missus down the aisle all the way to the car. Is she Dr. Girlfriend? Or Dr. Mrs. the Monarch? I can do Dr. Girlfriend. Anyway. Ah, so this is the groom, capital G. What the fuck voice was I just doing? So are you going to take the photo or what? Oh, right, sorry. As I raise my camera, the groom takes a thinker-esque pose, taking a drag from his cigarette. He's gonna put this on his Instagram and not give me credit. After a few clips and a couple of slight adjustments to my position, I believe I got some pretty good shots in there. There we go! The groom blows out a plume of smoke from his mouth before leaning over to see the captures. He smells like a Vegas hotel. Why do I know what that smells like? The Snoot Cape Cinematic Universe? Oh, jeez. I give the groom time to look into each photo thoroughly before moving on to the next one. He's a pretty good kid. I managed to make this mug of mine look halfway decent. I don't know where the fuck my voice is going now. He lets out a scratchy chuckle as he takes another puff of the cigarette before stuffing out what little was left of it on the floor. He's very rude. Thanks. Say, don't mind me asking, what are you doing all the way over here? It's your big day, isn't it? The groom lets out another plume. He's already begun to dug up another cigarette. This does not bode well. Lighting the new cigarette casually, he begins to inhale it. And keep inhaling it. He holds a finger up as he continues inhaling. The cigarette is finished and he finally exhaling a stream of lung cancer slowly over the course of 30 seconds. That's pretty fucking impressive. Sir? Sir, do I need to call an ambulance, sir? Of course it is. Just having a little rest is all. I mean, this has been the happiest day of my life, but it's tiring as hell. The missus certainly is having fun. I'm just going into my fucking, my fucking papyrus voice. Whatever. In a few hours, we'll be on no longer bachelor pad, and I'll be listening to her as she moans about how sore she is. In a good way, giggity. The groom lets out another plume of smoke, this time through his nostrils. Oh, he's so cool. But hey, that's the price I gotta pay, holy matrimony and all that jazz. Definitely feels like the groom is laying it on a bit thick to who is essentially a stranger to him, and yet I understand what he means, do I? You know, I've been going around this whole reception snapping photos. Wait, you've been going around this whole reception snapping photos, not me. Why don't you take a break too? Unlike that little nerd over there. He motions his head to the nearby stage as an available seat. I settle myself on the stage as the groom then fiddles with a small packet looking closer. It's still a sealed pack of cigarettes. Sir! How many of those are you smoking? It's Liquid Ben. Ben is Liquid Chris. Oh god, he does kind of look like Liquid Chris, doesn't he? Is he supposed to? I wouldn't be surprised. Trent told me a bit about you, you know. Oh? Your camera teacher, whatever he's called at your school. Trent Idin. That is his name, really? Says you're a good kid and all, though a bit clueless. Hey! No one has ever thought I was clueless in my entire life, sir! The groom lets out another guffaw as he cracks open the pack of cigs and plucks out a fresh cancer stick. His words, not mine. How do you know him? We've known each other for ages. He actually helped me meet the missus. Funny how that works out. Whoa, Mr. Anakin was your wingman? He literally has wings, too. Yeah, he always hated how I told him that.
I'd give him a lift to some field trip, and he'd have to chaperone. I don't know why. He could have taken the school bus. But as soon as I got there, I met the rest of his co-workers, including my would-be wife. Pero prick, whatever the fuck I'm saying, tricked me into almost chaperoning too, saying I could use the time to get her to know her better. Okay, so he's always just... Idin is always just convincing other people to do his job for him. I see, but at least, they got you married, I guess. Trace, maybe I should be asking him. Well, no, I can't. I don't even know where the fuck he is. Get what?
Nothing important.
Have a teacher tell you how to court a lady friend, right?
Hey, no! Oh yeah, ask him about Olivia. Probably not appropriate, Inco. Really, finally, you have a fucking... you have a fucking brain cell firing in your head. I do wonder what the nurse told him about the human boy, getting his face caved in with a dodgeball.
Another of his students, your classmate, yeah?
It's not like that, except it's really, really like that, oh god.
Come on, I know you want to talk about girls with me, a fucking weird stranger. That's always fun. Humor me a bit.
She's just a good friend. The words taste bitter on my tongue for some reason. Maybe I don't want to be friends. Fuck Olivia.
Sure, kid. I don't know, my voice keeps changing.
The monarch is definitely an expert on love. I mean, he bagged Dr. Girlfriend.
We've got a few more minutes of quiet while the bridezilla and her maids of murder fight over that bouquet.
Why did you want to marry her? I quickly glanced over to see a woman twice my age wielding a folding chair like it was a battle axe.
Trent can't help you here, but I can. So this good friend of yours, what's she like? I guess I'm just sticking with this voice.
Well, it's a bit of a complicated history. We've known each other for exactly 2 months, I think.
Oh?
I mean, when I first met her, she was very cynical and sarcastic. I mean, she's still that, but yeah. Well, she's still sarcastic, but in a lighthearted way, like she likes me now. Even with her friends, she was a little distant. When she's painting or gushing about some franchise or obscure anime, well, there's this unashamed excitement and passion in it. I haven't met anyone with that kind of energy before. Once you get to know her, she's just nice. Under it all. Under all the scales and the threats and the teeth.
That everything? Like, how's the jugs, boy?
Well, yeah. I think she drew me carrying her once. I think that's the cover of this game. Whistle. The voice actor cannot whistle.
Well, shoot. I'm getting southern now. I don't know. I've had a lot of drinks.
He slides the ring off his finger and holds it up to me. What the fuck, bro?
You want this? Sounds like you need it more than me. Why the fuck did I get married? ...
Sir, I think you're very drunk.
I'm kidding. Totally kidding. Dang, sounds pretty cut and dry to me. Never had a crush before?
Not on anyone I know personally. Mostly video game girls. And pop stars.
You folks together? That's an appropriate question to ask.
She has a dumpy, sir, like you wouldn't believe. Yeah.
They love each other too, yeah?
Probably? I don't know. I never talked to them. You guess. Yeah. It's complicated. They're around so little, I don't even know what their love looks like, how they interact. I'm pretty sure they're fictional. I'm pretty sure they're just illusions in my brain, actually. Or even if they love each other at all. How can I love the Gator girl when I don't even know what love is? My parents never loved me. They've never told me their story, why they're together. Is this just like a big meta joke on like the parents in these types of games just like being invisible and not really factoring in much? It's getting kind of sad though. Anything that would prepare me for the future was outsourced. Oh god! As far back as I can remember, whenever my parents weren't around, there was a screen nearby.
It's an iPad, kid! No!
He's been raised by YouTube. This is what everyone is yelling at me about. I have to think of the children of parents who neglect their kids. And they weren't around often. I always had that little electronic friend in my pocket telling me how great I was at everything. They left me a robot that praised me. That's been my only help to get through life. All the best ways to have the best friendships, hobbies, romance. I learned it all from anime. but it feels worthless now. I'm not prepared. I don't even know what this is love. I don't even know if what this is love. Okay, there we go. That guy seems to think so, though. This guy definitely looks trustworthy. Like he knows what's up. He'll let me out. I see him putting some words together now.
Let me give you an antidote, kid.
The groom finally lights the cigarette through, though this time he's slow to puff on it. Oh, it is Dr. Girlfriend.
See my beautiful bride over there? We're basically gonna have the same voice.
He motions with the dull ember of his smoke to where the bridesmaids were so violently wrestling and the bride acted as the referee.
Even if we had never met, this was the happenstance meeting. I'd see her over there, and I just know I love her.
If you say so. Yeah?
Yep.
Even though you really seem like you don't want to get married, but okay. He's contaminated by the internet.
It's Dr. Mrs. the Monarch.
Yeah. It's scary I can do that so well when an actual man voices her. Is that it?
Yeah.
Aren't you going to give me a little push, convince me to like this girl?
You're the one who wanted advice. There it is. I am so fucking drunk.
I can't do a Monarch voice. His voice just was all over the place this entire fucking conversation. I think you're going to go in a bit. Just tell me about love, sir.
And how would I give a speech about love? I know what it is. You know what it is.
But I don't, sir. I'm far too autistic.
So, groundbreaking advice that'll make everything make sense. And you don't need me to convince you. I can see it in your sunglasses. You're just looking for reasons not to believe what's right in front of you. I've given up on this voice entirely.
Oh, dot, dot, dot. We're not... If you play all the endings, you get a snippet during the credits where they reveal they're expecting a kid. Aww. That's cute. And they want Inco to be the photographer. That's cool. Nah, we're only gonna play ending 4, and chat is apparently driving me toward that. I don't intend to go through the game multiple times, but we'll watch like the other endings on YouTube when I'm done.
Break's over, gotta run.
Gotta go fuck the wife. Off he goes.
Take some great pictures of me, will ya?
I think you already did.
No, I'm open. You're on the clock. Stop taking blurry shit.
I'm paying you, or I'm paying your teacher. There's an ad coming on Twitch, by the way. Actually, I'm gonna use that to take a break real quick and get some more water. Oh yeah, I'm back. Yeah, there's some choices that affect things apparently, but yeah, we'll just like watch the ending cutscenes of the other ones or whatever when I'm all done. Anyway, so the Monarch and Dr. Mrs. the Monarch are going. My phone buzzes in my pocket. What timing! After I've just been convinced I love this girl. It's gotta be Damien, isn't it? I reach in my pocket and pull out my phone, squinting at the screen. An unread notification from our group chat. Shoot! Do I have time to be on my phone right now? Maybe I can talk to Damien about this. He's known Olivia for a while. Well, then you have to talk to him on your phone, you dipshit. Ben and Olivia used to be friends too. Would that be able to help? Or would he be able to help? Baby back bitch Ben? I should probably focus on what I'm here to do. Besides, I don't want to let the groom down. But this is Olivia we're talking about. I don't want to do anything without knowing how much I can. Oh, I need to focus. I need to focus on taking photos. I gotta be good. I gotta be a good boy and do my job that I'm not being paid for. Okay. Alright, everyone is telling me to focus on taking photos. Focus, Inco, focus! Well, I've said before, when I play a game, we are all the main characters. You all are also Inco. We're all little voices in Inco's head right now. I can't afford to slack off right now. I need to be a good boy. Besides, I made a promise to the groom, and I just met him. I owe him. I don't want to let him down. Or Mr. Idin, for that matter, even though he doesn't give a shit about me. He calls him bitch boy Ben. I don't know, I just started calling him a baby back bitch. After he was mean to Olivia. Is that the plot of Deltarune, maybe? I saw as my photos, I slide into my jacket pocket, pushing off the wall and taking hold of my camera. So do not push Ben into the cake like Olivia suggested. Don't do that. Where should I even start? ... I think I have a few ideas. Grin. With the groom's words still ringing in my ear, I find a second wind of sorts. I can't really understand it. I feel like I'm already picking out prime shots. I'm just scanning over the hall. Maybe he took off his fucking sunglasses so he can see. I didn't make the right choice. What comes after is gonna be adorable. Oh, good. Like I said, I'm trusting chat to lead me toward the best ending. I'm gonna do whatever's most fun for everybody. Well, Ben has continued to his more autonomous rapid-fire approach with the blah blah blah. Okay, it was fine. Let's get back to the story, please. Young man, over here! I don't know who this is. An elderly dino catches my attention, waving me to her table where she and her family are sitting. Oh, an old person. We need a good Christmas card photo, if you would be so kind. Of course, ma'am! The large group moved to one side of the table for me, smiling sincerely at my lens. The first shot seemed perfect, but for their sake, I make sure to take a couple extra. Well, you always fucking should. You gotta take like 20 photos to take one good one. Thank you. You know how long until these will be developed? The photos should be developed fairly quickly. We'll be sure everyone gets these before the end of the month. They smile and nod, letting me return to. Don't forget us. Yeah, get me and my wife. My next client's pulling me aside to take shots of them in a secluded corner. I'm in high demand! After that, some of the bridesmaids have grabbed me to take shots of them. It isn't long before even some of the servers are wanting pictures of themselves posing in front of the decorations. They all ask me to email them the photos so they can put them on their Facebooks and Instagrams, and I will do so, and then they will not pay or credit me. That's just the life of photography, bro. Somehow I'm able to squeeze my way out of the mayhem and make my way toward the back of the venue in order to get some much-needed fresh air. Shortly after, I noticed Ben doing the same thing, though he manages to do so far more gracefully by talking his way out of whatever request the wedding goers have for him. He doesn't just run away like me without saying a single word. I'm just imagining Inco's just Forrest Gump running away from the crowds when he's done with the conversation and needs a break. Makes me wish I was better at communicating and asserting myself. Yeah. Well, his sunglasses are prescription. He said this. Even inside, he has prescription sunglasses. Ben takes notice of me and approaches at a very casual pace, with no one else seemingly taking notice of him. Taking a breather. I just give Ben a nod of my head, causing him to smile and adjust his glasses with his index finger. Like fucking Gendo and Kari. Well, the wedding's almost finished, so the worst of the workload's behind us. Let's go steal the champagne. That was a good... Ben checks his phone. 8 hours? Jeez, what the fuck were we doing? Man, yeah, my legs are starting to hurt. You're telling me, you don't even have a tail. How do you think I feel? Do your tails get tired? I guess they would. Strange. Yeah, every time he needs to make that face he just made, he sticks googly eyes on him. You're right. We saw it together, but it's the first bit of shots we had in a while. Across the room, the bride slumps into a chair, trying to kick her heels off. The groom sees me and shrugs a bit, smirking. So, how are you feeling about the pictures you've taken? Huh? I think I'm pretty confident in mine. I hope you had the lens cap on, Ben. Once you have the right equipment, it's a matter of socializing right and getting the right shots for these sorts of events. Nah, you fucking know it all.
I'm satisfied. You?
Honestly, I'm not sure. It's not photography bros, it's photography brotherhood. I talk like I'm actually a good photographer. I'm not, but I know photographers. I've been taking all these pictures, right, but it's like, something's missing. I only usually take pictures of sunsets.
Missing? You make it sound like some grand art thing.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, are we finally gonna have this fight? Are we finally gonna have this fight about photography being real art? I've been waiting this entire game. I know. Ah, Inco, stand up for your art form. Back across the room, the bride motions to her new husband. It looks like it's the time of night for him to carry her out in his arms like on all the movies. She was probably not expecting those slick moves to position her on his back like a child. Come on, the Marnock isn't that smooth. He laughs to himself as she pouts loudly and holds his hair to keep balance. ... Oh, they do look cute, though. It looks juvenile, honestly. They are adults! As the bride taps at the exhausted groom's head with balled-up fists, but he's laughing. The laugh so infectious that her pout is replaced with the delighted giggles of her own when he finally catches her hand in his and just holds it. Once again, they're talking, and the bride is melting into putty at his quiet words. For how menial it is and how crude the guy was earlier, that understanding and genuine playfulness between them. Without a thought, I'm already looking through the viewfinder and making focusing adjustments for the perfect shot. Ah! This is why this was the correct choice! I will be the best photographer! Look at his tail. He's got like the little monarch. The monarch symbol tail. That's sweet. Good shit. Yeah. Inco, I maxed out on my social links and my stats. I'm ready! The shot is cheesy but sincere. They both look beyond exhausted, their clothes showing the wear and tear of the night and their body language screaming their need for sleep. But also the smiles they have as they try and look at each other at their awkward positions speak metric volumes. Blah, 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 blah.
Why'd you do what? What?
No, do what?
You took a picture just now.
Did I? When did my finger get placed over the shutter button? I'm like a savant! If only his monarch parents could see him now. Oh, sweetie, butterflies only live for a couple of months. The funniest fucking joke. Oh god, I love Venture Brothers. Anyway. I guess I did! I checked the new entry in the camera roll.
Careful, that's an easy way to waste a lot of memory. I'm min-maxing photography, Inco.
Probably. Little baby back bitch.
Probably should just delete it.
Ben! Why are you gaslighting Ben? Why are you always gaslighting Ben? Delete it, huh? That's just what you'd like, huh? I think it'll be fine. I actually got a good feeling about it. Is Ben gonna fucking delete it on me? Yeah, right after killing Dr. Venture in space. Yeah, bend over, you dumb bitch. It's ain't pretty natural, you know? Ben rolls his eyes.
Oh, other people disgust me. If you say so.
Before the parasaur turns to go back to his assembly line photo taking, I grab his shoulder. By the way, Ben! Can we have a very personal conversation now? I'm sure that's just what you want after the end of an exhausting, stressful day. Mia stopped by our lunch table earlier today to complain to Olivia.
Oh boy.
Get your bitch under control, Ben! Then you were trying to call her, but was upset she wasn't picking up. I don't want to pry into your personal business, but aren't you two on bad terms?
Huh? What are you talking about?
What?
I haven't spoken to Olivia in ages.
Huh?
I thought you were above gossip, Inco.
Sorry, I just believe whatever people tell me. Alright, you boys ready to pack up? Pretty long night, huh? I went through all of the bridesmaids. Our teacher looks haggard as he steps up to us. His wings are dragging on the floor and he's propping himself up with the light stands he has been drinking all night. Despite his exhaustion, he's grinning widely. You two enjoy your first work experience?
Oh, absolutely, Mr. Idin. I managed to load up both the memory cards you gave me, and I even managed to try out the different kinds of lenses you brought.
It just filled up the memory cards, but quality over quantity, Ben. Yeah, Inco sees the passion of the art, even though he's an idiot. Yeah, I know. I mean, I joke about Inco gonna be having like a footloose moment, trying to prove to everybody that photography is real art. But I've been making jokes the entire game, but I do think photography is real art. I'm just playing it up. Yeah, dang, Mr. Anakin, what kind of positions were you in? What'd you do with that tail, Mr. Anakin? Well, if I'm being honest with you, it took a while for me, Mr. Anakin. I had to warm up. Well, I suppose it's tough order to start with. So many things to account for, and I'm not paying you. Not 1 red cent. Oh, no, I bet I didn't really get that many good shots till the end, Mr. Idin. I didn't even finish the first card you've given me. I see. Well, when we go through those next week, I'm sure they'll be fine. If they're not, I will kill you. Oh, definitely. Here I am again with a new voice. I'm just gonna be Dr. Girlfriend now. I'm bold of them. The group saunters up with a grin on his face, slinging an arm around our teacher's shoulders. Did you fuck him too, Anakin? I can't wait to see these. Anakin straightens up and shrugs the arm off, turning to the newly married man. Not now. Your wife might see us. You'll see them when you see them. My team needs to go through all the pictures to weed out the chaff. Ah, come on, T. Can't you just give your buddy a preview or something? Anakin sighs a bit. Hey, it's your special day. Ben, could you fetch the laptop and the card reader? We're going to find out which one of you is better right now. Yes, sir. Yeah, the Iron Giant, it's art! Inco, while he's doing that, can you start packing up everything into the trunk? There's a good boy. Go on, human. Sure thing, Mr. Anakin. Before I turn away to start the patron tarot. Stop making me fucking read things like this game. Take Sakura from me. Somebody on this team knew dinosaur words. I do not. Well, you sit at the table over there. The 2 older men head off, leaving Ben and I getting started on packing everything up. You didn't know what Dr. Girlfriend looked like? That's the whole joke. She's super hot, but she has a voice like this. It just started out as like a gag in the first season, and then she became like a serious regular character, and they just kept with the voice. And it's great. While Ben and I are busy dismantling the multitude of outstanding flashes of the bride of the... Let's just get to the fucking story! They're laughing loudly. By the time the back of the car is loaded up, the last of the wedding party has departed. In the background of the wedding, you can see Dr. Girlfriend's ex-boyfriend waging a war? Is it the Phantom Limb? Is it the Phantom Limb? It better be. Nothing left to do. Ben and I linger behind the group. Yeah, these came out pretty dang great. Thanks again for... Hello, what's this? Always gotta see the last picture, and I'm gonna be proven best boy. Yeah, Brock commanding men in butterfly costumes. Because I was using that Brock Sampson gif the other day, saying this to me on Twitter. Him just being like, go ahead, take it from me. Looking like a crazy motherfucker. The laptop displays the last picture I took, somewhat unintentionally. He scans the photo with a critical eye, and nods and chuckles with approval. Okay, kid, good job. What is my voice? Be sure to print this one out for me, Trent. I'm gonna put it in my wallet. Sure. Despite how lackluster his compliment is, I can't help but feel proud of my work. You should! Somebody wanting to put your photo in their wallet? That's, like, awesome. The team were those kids that were autistic about dinos. They sure fucking were. Look, I didn't have a dinosaur phase. I had a dragon phase, okay? You have one or the other. ... It's been a while since I felt like this, you know, like happy and you know, pleased with myself and having at least a modicum of self-worth. What a feeling. Ultra Instinct Inco in his fucking photos, yeah. You had a fashion doll phase, ayy. Yeah, Dr. Girlfriend is voiced by one of the creators of Venture Brothers. So... It's funny. Like I said, she started as like a joke character, then she became like a serious character, but they just kept him doing the voice. It's great. Either way, it's not long before we climb into the car and begin our journey back to school. I settle into the rhythmic motions of the car as it glides along the road. The cityscape of Volcaldera, can never fucking pronounce it, passes by. I can't help but admire it. The mood is quickly killed, however, as Ben calls a certain red-scaled girl with a very annoying voice. Not like mine. A saccharine lovey-dovey talk makes my head hurt. Really? She likes that? I have a hard time believing Mia likes, like, oh, sweetie pie, sugar muffin. I don't know, maybe she does. I guess by his expression, Anakin feels the same way. He looks like he's about to vomit. He changes the subject by asking if my parents can pick me up. My parents that absolutely exist. Looks like I'll be taking the late-night metro home. It's probably like Volcaldera, or Volcaldier. I think it's Volcaldera. I just fucking can't. Still, I had fun today. I too am an autist. I cannot talk, and yet I've decided to do this. I bring up my own phone, noticing half a dozen messages. Olivia had sent me while I was busy. Oh no, she's breaking up with me! Okay. Let's see.
Are you winning yet? Better be. Guts bet me some sunflower seeds that Ben would win.
Well, there were more messages. That one in particular had me thinking. I mean, it wasn't a competition to begin with, but, you know, I totally won. I definitely won. I won the day. That man is gonna put my photo in his wallet. That's almost as good as Mom putting it on the fridge. There's also the fact that the groom hadn't complimented any of Ben's shots, so... Elect your winnings, Olivia! Whatever that may be. Me, I guess. Kiss me. I need to go find that in the game files. And I need to make that an emote in my fucking Discord. Turn on lewds. Can I do it from the menu? Hang on. Let me just save real quick, just in case I fuck something up. Where is it? I think I had to pick enable saucy images. There we go, okay. We'll enable the sauce. Because from what I've seen of it, it's not that bad. it's like PG. You know, it's really not that bad. Okay. That was the first gift for it from the community, I'm sure. I bet I can go find it in the files. These sorts of games, I mean, how do you think I've been making my thumbnails? I just go into the files and find the pictures from the last shit we did. Don't worry, I haven't spoiled myself, don't worry. I've been careful. Anyway.
Good job, Agent. Fucking over that nerd. You deserve a reward for your hard work.
Oh, am I gonna get to second base? What kind of... Oh my. What's she really? She knows that I'm with Ben and Idin. The interior of the car feels a few degrees warmer as I wait with bated breath. You really think she's gonna send her boobs? Inco. If Inco was Agent 47, he would not be getting excited about the prospect of boobs. Pretty sure that was beaten out of Agent 47. I do kind of want to play Hitman, though. I do have that on my wish list, so...
Inco? Inco, you okay? You're breathing pretty hard.
Oh, fine, I'm perfectly fine. I'm just car sick. This happens to humans. I make sure there's absolutely no way anyone except me can view my screen. As extra protection, I dim the brightness of it to the point that only I'd be able to see the thing in the darkness of the car. Finally, Olivia's text comes through. It's probably gonna be a picture of her rat. I hold my breath before opening my eyes to see. That's beautiful. That should just be the thumbnail, I think. Maybe, I'll see how it looks. I just used Damien this time because, I don't know. I like Damien. I hadn't put him in a thumbnail yet. Right. I don't know why I expected boobs. I should send her my boobs.
Mr. Idin, I think Inco's about to vomit. I don't want human vomit on me.
Not in here. I just got it cleaned. In hindsight, I should have seen that coming, seeing as I'm in love with her and all. Damn my hormones. ... Did I just say I'm in love with her? Chasing crackers. Even today, we're pretty far into the fall season. Today is a nice day out. Oh, even though, whatever. There's a storm coming later today with a cold front, so the temperatures outside are bearable enough to relax in. I am literally probably just repeating what I heard on the Weather Channel this morning, because I am autistic, and I am Inco. The last respite before the unforgiving cold, blah blah blah. I decided to celebrate by eating lunch outside. After a good bit of prodding, Olivia joined me. She's probably fucking cold-blooded.
Inco, it's so cold. I'll freeze my veins solid.
It's 70 degrees, you already agreed. Calm down. Oh, she's an alligator. She must be from Florida. That makes sense. Floridians are always like this. We step out into the chilled air. She pulls the drawstrings of her hoodie. That looks so cute. You're gonna get shot again. When I try moving her along, she starts dragging her tail on the ground. You're secretly enjoying this, aren't you?
Fucking with you, yeah.
That hoodie isn't hiding your silly little grin. There's a table by the edge of the yard that looks pretty good. Now it's just the two of us. Alone. Sitting at a picnic table in complete silence. I don't think that's actually on screen, but we'll pretend it's there. Suspend your willful disbelief. Ingenious one-liners flow through my head like a slam poetry competition, yet I can't work up the will to say anything about the wedding to her. Yes, there's always later. Oh, Olivia! The gator lifts her head from her roast beef sandwich, staring directly at me.
What's up?
How about this weather? Brilliant, Inco, brilliant.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously, I'm not used to coastal towns, so this is a nice change of pace.
Well, it's pretty chilly. Part of why we're the only ones out here, you freak.
It's pretty empty out here today, empty like my head. Both inside and out. So, Olivia, what would your wedding look like? I was definitely not thinking of weddings and children, being at a wedding and seeing you with your adorable fat baby rat.
Maybe it's like a human dino thing. We're more acclimated to snow. Even with the hoodie, it's a lot colder than I'd like.
So, why did you agree to come outside with me? It's not like you like me or anything, Babaka.
Well, you wanted to, and I...
And you... Olivia's lips quiver a little as she does a woo! She tries to work out the words to say. Her mouth isn't up to the task as a flush of scarlet spreads across her cheeks and makes her pouting lips glow.
Hey! Stop! Look, I fucking skipped that line by accident. Stop looking at me like that! I mean, where are you from, then?
The Midwest! Oh, that explains everything! That explains why I'm just a human piece of cardboard. I am from the Midwest. Just anywhere in the Midwest. Does not matter. Could probably be Idaho. Maybe one of the Dakotas.
Please give me Huggy Wuggies a woo.
My fucking friend has got me saying a woo more, because him and his friends do it in VR chat all the time. Instead of saying oh my, they go a woo now. And now he's got me doing it. I just saw him, he's signing into VR chat right now, you heard me.
The Midwest? Only loons come from the Midwest. You're not wrong.
Does Olivia have a yaoi paddle? She absolutely does, somewhere in the back of her closet. She's embarrassed of it now, but she definitely has one. She's too afraid to throw it out. So learn today autistic people have a bag temperature regulation compared to neurotypical people. That would make sense. Yeah, I do. My feet and hands get very cold very easily. Actually, when I had fucking COVID, that was my problem. I could not stay warm for the life of me. I had to sleep under like 8 blankets. Oh, come on, that's not true! Do I look like a loon to you, Olivia?
Alright, what was it like then?
A lot of empty promises, nothing worth talking about. Jesus, that was kind of deep. What was St. Heaven like before I showed up?
Oh, horrible. Everybody here sucked. Well, they still do, but, you know. Yeah, they still do, I guess. But seriously, most of the faculty had a stick up their ass, and the student body was holding on for dear life. I'd do anything to get out of this place. If I gotta take you and Damien with me. Even if I gotta take you with me, I totally would. You're mine now, Babaka.
Done. Wow. Colorful, says somebody off screen. Olivia and I freeze at the familiar voice. Was it a familiar voice? You had question marks. I don't know who this is I'm supposed to be voicing. Oh, it's the teacher. I think I just did my customer service voice for her. Or the principal, rather. The sound of stone grinding, the stone grinding on the stone. Fucking the principal's coming. Principal Scalar stands just as still as us, her face burning red. What is happening? Through her jaws moving, teeth grinding exceptionally loud as she looks at Olivia. Whoa! Next to her stands a large whale dressed in formal attire. Oh no, did they find out about the painting? I've nearly forgotten. Olivia looks at her legs and sighs, I can't glop anymore. Yeah. I guess Mr. Ferris is still doing that inspection. Did he hear? What were you saying? So you were Deep Ben, basically. I said it was Cinema Saw, but it's just Deep Ben. What were you saying just now about the student morale, Principal Scalar? He doesn't even look up from his clipboard as he begins jotting down something with a pencil.
I said had. You know, like in the past. Everything's great now. Ever since Principal Scalar took over as our principal, things have gotten better.
Olivia's words do little to make Scalar's face lessen in both color and intensity and heat. Yeah, I have to say, the school's way better than my old one by at least a country mile. I went to Bulworth Academy last time. It wasn't good. So, Mr. Inco, would you say that your time at St. Hammond since your transfer has been both fruitful and comfortable? Yeah, he's a whale. I think we're just going on Beastar's logic. I don't know. But there's no monkeys in Beastars. I'm confused. I mean, compared to my old school, I've met good friends, I've had excellent teachers and classes, and I have an all-around good time. I'm just here for a good time, sir. Also, the cafeteria food is great here. It actually tastes like food and not like microwave reheated gruel, which is what I usually eat at home. Go at Bulworth would be a trip, yeah. Maybe I should play Bully. I haven't played Bully in a long time. Maybe that'll be a stream. I've played Bully like 3 times, I think. Mr. Ferris gives a loud nod and writes something else on his notebook before turning to face Olivia. What about you, Miss Olivia Halford, was it? Got any more comments regarding St. Hammond? Be honest. Be honest, if you please.
Can I burn this whole place to the ground right now?
The whale thing is a joke. He's a type of Brachiosaurus? Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it's whales and sharks and alligators are indeed prehistoric creatures, so yes. Olivia shoots me a quick glance before taking a deep breath.
Well, the school needs more handicap access ramps. Also, the elevator in the main building is busted. Sometimes I get stuck for a few minutes. I think Kaiser wrote a comic about that. Go to his Twitter. Also, our PE teacher steals hats from the students and hoards them in the equipment shed.
Does he? What a fucking freak! I almost feel the heat emanating from Principal Scalar's face as soon as Olivia finishes lodging her complaints. But I want to be around her after Ferris's visit is over. For his part, Mr. Ferris only nods and writes down more on his clipboard before turning back to face Scalar, who does her best to turn her grimace into some kind of smile. The coach is the TF2, so he is. I do my best Arlie Ermy impression for him, which isn't very good. Seems like there's some issues left over from the previous administration. Are you already taking care of correcting the issues Miss Halford has pointed out? Would handicap access really be the principal's job, though? Shouldn't that be the state's or the city's job? Maybe dinos don't have the same rules. I don't know. Or maybe the writers just didn't really know how this works. Principal Scalar nervously clears her throat. I've already sent a request to the district to have the elevator looked at by a technician. Okay, the district. See, yeah, I was right. Yeah. Mr. Ferris nods and writes something else on this clipboard before clicking his pen and stuffing it in his front suit pocket. I'll have to talk to the superintendent about the request next time at the office. I thought you were the superintendent. What is your job, sir? Are we sure he's even a real official? What about this PE teacher Miss Olivia mentions? Oh, Mr. Coach Sully. He has tenure. Ferris raises an eyebrow. His legal name, I know. He checks the page and then sighs of it. What's his real name? Is it something inappropriate? Did I miss the joke? Did it go over my head? I got the anime club joke, but right. Ferris turns out is his name actually Coach? Is his name actually Coach? Man, did he have his name legally changed to Coach? I bet he did. I guess naming your kid Coach would be naming them Trig, or what's another stupid conservative name that I've heard? Just Chad. I don't know. Wow, that's enough about St. Hammond for the time being. Mr. Inco, how would you say things were going for you? Not just as a student, but also as a growing adult. Honestly, I'm a 25-year-old high school student, sir. I've been held back many times. That is the headcanon Sai has given me. Honestly, at the start of the year, and I've told you things weren't looking too good. But I've met some really good friends here at St. Hammond, and I feel like things will be okay for us. I can't help but look toward Olivia as I say that, and sigh wistfully. Inco's response to Ferris' question about how things are going for him changes depending on which ending you're heading toward. Oh, cool! That's nice to know. Imagine your parents naming you Daenerys. I feel bad for all the kids named Renesmee out there these days. It's like Sheriff Bronstone Stone. Yeah. You've only met one person named Coach, and it was spelled with a K, and he was most definitely not a conservative. Okay. I'll take your word for it. It sounds like you couldn't be normal with your name being Coach spelled with a K. You're fucked. You'll never be normal. He stares back at a faint expression of surprise, but it quickly melts away to a warm smile.
Yeah, that sums it up pretty well.
Imagine your parents naming you Sororiku or Kairi. Those are real names. Oh, but you're right. White kids are probably being named that, yeah. Ferris looks up from his clipboard towards us, a smirk forming on his otherwise flat face. I thought you were talking about, like, you see some Japanese kid named Kairi, and you're like, ha, your parents are Kingdom Hearts fans. And then they look at you like you're fucking stupid. Yeah, Naruto is not a real name, I don't think. Imagine being named this year and a game censoring the ass part of your name. Yeah. We're on ending 4? Yes! That's what we wanted. Okay, anyway, we're getting distracted anyway. I'm glad to hear you two are doing well. I ship you. The Leviathan finishes jotting down something on his clipboard, finally turning to Principal Scalar. I think I have everything I need for the time being. So, Mr. Ferris, why don't we adjourn to the faculty lounge? So I can salvage this. Of course, we can go over your future budgetary plans over a nice cup of coffee. I'm going to kill you too. The inspector turns away, Principal Scalar lagging behind him with a look of pure misery on her face. Olivia Pizza Tower Mon. One guy named Nestor, but the online censors catches his names and censors the middle 3 letters. Yeah, make it look worse. Oh god. I went to high school with a kid named Nasir too. Oh god.
I wish he'd done this freshman year. I could've just unloaded.
With a hop and a frown, Olivia stabs at her lunch tray, treating her Caesar salad like a voodoo doll. I thought she had a roast beef sandwich. I guess she had a salad on the side. Wow, look on the bright side. She levels her silver eyes at me, and then I go a woo, but remains focused on treating her salad like its namesake. It's senior year, we're about halfway through. And we only had to put up with this place for a couple of more months. Isn't that exciting? She lances the largest piece of chicken, twisting her spork roughly. Maybe she's afraid about the future, actually.
And? Then what?
Then what? Indeed! I've never thought that far ahead. Olivia, people think further ahead than one day? This is opening my eyes. I want to go another hour. I usually go to about 10. So, we got about an hour and a half. I'll try to go a little faster. I guess, I don't really have any concrete plans after school.
What do you mean? You mentioned all that stuff about making a name for yourself.
I mean, yeah, when I first got here, that was the goal, but I realized I'm incompetent. And honestly, I haven't considered what I was going to do to get there. I thought it was just gonna kind of happen, you know? I thought I was just gonna be amazing and it would happen. It's my turn to toy with my meal. You?
I plan on getting an art degree.
Oh, really?
Online, of course.
Oh.
Not like I have any other options. Not like colleges have elevators and ramps, I'm pretty sure a lot of them do. But the only time I'm worth anything is when there's a brush in my hand. Only classes I'm really passing, too.
I nod my head in understanding, but ... She's talking about her future, but it sounds more like a resignation than a declaration. I have to cheer up with my shonen protagonist ways. At least I have something, even if my path to my goal is vague. Inco, at least you think you have something, yes. A morose mood leaves me at a loss of words. Damn it, I was hoping to actually use this time to, you know, I don't know, woo her, I guess. I wanted to talk to Olivia and, ask her something. Ahem. Can I touch your boobs? Or something like that. Stupid Mr. Ferris and his workplace politics dampening the mood. It was so romantic out here with the half-dead grass eating our lunch. When it's fucking cold out. The air between us is awkward as we pick on our lunch, and even after the bell rings, we're forced to finish eating. It's still weird. Even when I asked Olivia, even when I asked if Olivia would like a push to history, she just remained silent in thought. ... I just gave us both an existential crisis. Only value in art school are the connections you made. It's true! It's true! Art school is about networking, really. I mean, I'm a college dropout, maybe don't listen to me, but yeah, it is about networking. Olivia's been quiet for about 5 minutes now. Even though 5 minutes isn't a long time, Olivia had grown so much chattier as of late, so the silence just felt a bit off-putting to me. Oh, is the scene coming up? Is the scene I've seen on Twitter coming up? Where the bitch tries to kill us? A part of me couldn't help but wonder if it's a cold shoulder directed at me or just remaining nerves from that last conversation. No use thinking about it. So, Penny, for your thoughts, Olivia.
Oh, right. Sorry, I guess I'm not here right now. You're just so boring.
What were you thinking about exactly? She's being Sundari. Olivia lets out a sigh and turns her head upwards so that her eyes meet mine while making that face.
I really got to thinking about what we were talking about earlier. How it seems like neither of us knows what we'll be exactly doing after school's over.
Don't worry, kids. You'll never know what you're doing a single day in your fucking life. You'll go to college for something and think you know where you'll end up, and you won't. You won't. Lots of people don't even use their fucking degrees they went to college for. They end up somewhere completely different. So don't worry about it. Look at me! I resisted becoming a YouTuber for years, and then 3 months ago I kind of gave myself no choice. And now here we are. Life is funny that way. You think I know what the fuck I'm doing? I have no idea. But I'm doing this right now. Oh, yeah, get that. Yeah. Haven't really been given much thought to the fact that I had essentially dropped a bombshell on both of us. I do that a lot. Now that I really stop to think about it, though, the idea that neither of us really knows what to do after graduation is concerning. Yeah, totally just got... Jolie just was, she who must not be named apparently gets called that. You're 22 and you just got a bank account? I had a bank account since high school, but yeah. Well, seniors at least have a small idea what they want to do after graduation. Do they? Do they, though? Do they really? At least I think. Yeah, Liz had made a full charted timeline for herself. Well, she's one of those people, though. She's a planner. I mean, I always figured I'd go to college, but that feels so basic, for lack of a better word. I'm meant for greater things in college! There should be some kind of grander plan on what to do with the next big step of life. If only I had parents to talk to. University, a career, maybe even starting some kind of family. Those are the kind of plans that come to mind. They're all just simple platitudes at the end of the day, though. I'm going through my angsty phase. Is it even worth making plans? Usually not, actually. If the choice between being a streamer for 60 hours a week or working a steel mill, let's take a steel mill job because it's easier. Yeah. According to Son fucking Piker anyway. I have to go to work tomorrow with the dogs. Yay. But it gets me away from a computer, so. My dumbass wanted to be an animator, but it turns out I'm much more suited for illustrations and character design. Hey, go with your strengths. Like I've been saying lately, I've been worrying less and less about writing original work, because I seem to, like, actually enjoy being a story editor more than I like actually just writing myself. So, I'm kind of leaning toward that these days. Anyway, we're getting distracted. If you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans and all. So maybe I could really do this when... maybe all I can really do is this live in the moment thing. Yeah, just go for it. Just be a sitting duck for life to take pot shots at me, like I have so far. Listen to Pink Floyd? Hell yeah. Just live pretending death can't show up and take me at any time? I'm definitely getting depressed. Oh, here's bitch tits.
Hey, it's Olivia!
Gasp!
And friend.
Olivia stiffens in her chair. They're about to have a bitch off.
Oh, hey, Mia.
Olivia's words are a hiss as she tries to face away from the Crimson Scales girl. Her head shakily straight against the wheels of her chair, slowly turning it too, and I am just going right along with it, apparently.
Got a couple of questions to ask you, Olivia. Would you humor me for a bit?
Her hair pisses you off. I told you, anyone with that hairdo is a cunt. It's like a law of nature.
What am I saying? Of course you don't mind.
The parasol saunters up and with a sway of her hips pushes me aside and takes Olivia's reins from me. That's assault! What the hell? You're insane if you think we're going with you anywhere.
Wait?
She looks down to Olivia and back at me. I don't think I can take her. I will probably die.
Wait. He's funny. We're just going for a little girl talk. No boys allowed, sorry. You're up for that, right, Liv?
She puts her hand on her shoulder and cocks her eyebrow back at me like she knows something.
What the fuck is going on? So yeah, we'll just be a moment. Don't worry that pretty little shiny bald head of yours. Bye.
I'm left gawking and confused as the two head up to know she's going to push Olivia down the stairs. I should probably stop this. Olivia doesn't seem to know what to do or say either. She just goes along with the parasol, wheeling her away. I do not trust Mia with this. Thank you. I don't know, I just decided to go like fucking aggressive New York or Boston for Mia, and it turns out it's like fucking... fucking perfect. A part of me wants to give chase, but the side eye that Mia sends back at me forces me to stop. She could probably just rip my throat out, yes. I feel useless as I watch the two turn the corner, and my thoughts of what to do. Going after the pair Mia's stopping me from doing things. Damn it, I'll just get to class and ask what this is all about later. I don't get to make a choice? Aw. Oh, that's right, Miss Prockling was fucking Miss Piggy or something. By the time I get to Prockling's history class, I'm half expecting to find Olivia already waiting for me. Some kind of remark primed and ready to be spoken to me. But instead, she isn't here. Oh god, Mia has killed her! I reluctantly take my seat, tapping my foot impatiently. Even when the bell comes and goes, there's still no sign of her. Wow, I actually was so worried throughout the entire class, it went by really fast. Shit! I should have let Olivia go with her alone. What the hell was I thinking? I really don't want to cut class, but I can't afford anything bad happening to her. Is he gonna stand up and just yell, I have to go to the bathroom and run out? Nope, I can't sit and do nothing. I shoot my hand up to the air, causing Miss Prockling to pause mid-lecture. Yes, Mr. Nito? Miss Prockling, can I please be excused? Why, class barely started a few minutes ago. Because I... shat myself!
That's worse than what I said. I thought he was just gonna pull a Teen Gohan and just go, I have to go to the bathroom, and then run away to go be a superhero.
Good job, Inco. Good fucking job, Inco. She almost said fuck. Can I do it for you? I'm halfway out the door already. Where do they go? There's not a soul to be found anywhere. It's like it's between classes or something. If I were a bitch, where would I harass somebody in secret? Think like a bitch. Pretend you have those bangs. Shoot, whatever is between them, I hope it isn't turning physical. And not in a good way. Every now and then, Boss Me becomes Essex Mia. Me keeping my voices consistent. Challenge level impossible. I mean, she wouldn't, would she? Would she actually murder somebody? I mean, I wouldn't put it past her, honestly. If your man is willing to embarrass himself to save you, marry him. Yes. Inco's a keeper. He's got a few dings and scratches, but he's a keeper. My hands clench together tighter and tighter as I focus on walking faster. Finally, something snaps me out of my trance. A faint sound of squeaking metal. I've heard that sound before, have I? Over the next screen! I turned toward the source, just beyond the door of the nearby classroom. I found them in one of the 3 hallways. Judging by the paraphernalia covering the door, I think it's the algebra room. Nobody ever goes in there. I grab the handle and haphazardly throw the door open, praying I'm not about to rudely interrupt the teacher for the 2nd time today.
Looks like shit. How am I?
Should be happy it's done. I don't know who's talking. Ah! 2 heads turned toward me in a mix of anger and surprise. Oh my! Am I about to have 2 girlfriends? And they're the heads of the girls I was looking for. It's like a sudden 3-way standoff, or maybe a sudden 3-way if this goes well for me. I was definitely not intended to be a factor in this, whatever this is. My favorite Pink Floyd album, Dark Side of the Moon. Anyway, I really should have thought about that before parching it. ... Yeah, clearly the only answer here is a threesome, ladies. I will start by removing my jacket. Thank her after Jesus, she's okay.
What the fuck are you doing here? What the fuck are you doing here?
I should ask you to the same thing. You're acting very suspiciously.
Oh my god. Look, Baldy, now is not the time.
Is one of you pregnant? What's happening?
Don't talk to him like that. Don't talk to my mans like that. I will bitch slap you.
Yeah, or what?
I told you not to be followed.
You were the one taking her away right in front of him, Mia. What the fuck did you expect to happen? Of course he's gonna check on her.
You were there when we left. He just heard you screaming like a maniac.
I've been forgotten already. I'm used to this. Hey! Oh, whoa, they actually paid attention. Why are you 2 in an empty classroom yelling at each other? The 2 fall definitely silent and unable to speak. I noticed a piece of paper in Mia's hand. It looks like something's drawn on it. The style is different, but it's unmistakably one of Olivia's works. Mia, why do you have her drawing? The parasaur, my accent came out, stops blinking for a few seconds before shoving the paper in her jacket. Before I can question it any further, Olivia speaks up.
Inco, why did you come here? Like, why are you here?
It seemed like you were in trouble.
How touching. Well, we're all in trouble now.
Were you smoking in here? Were you doing the doobie?
Yeah, dumbass. I don't have time for this, Hot Wheels. Fill him in.
Yeah, this is a really strange situation. What the fuck is even going on? ...
Fill him in. What's the big issue?
Are you pregnant, Olivia? ... Olivia claws at her armrests again. She looks ready to cry. I should punch Mia.
Hey, where'd all your vicious bravado go? Are you afraid to tell him? Afraid of what he'll think? Shut up! Precious. Fine, I'll say it. She's pregnant.
I don't think she is. Mia turns to me with a malicious grin.
I know about what this prick did during the yearbook art contest. Now, ordinarily, I wouldn't give 2 shits. I bet Ben told me, the little baby back bitch. Of course he did. No, Inco, the news is I'm pregnant. You see, the way it works with my species is, you know that time I touched you?
Your dinos give live births in this universe, okay?
But then it hit me. Holy shit, she can't just get away with it. How crazy is that?
She pauses, goading me to say otherwise, but I bite my tongue that I don't have right now. I have to say the ... dots. Like a shark smelling blood, she starts to circle me, continuing her taunts.
Then one thing leads to another. Now we're helping each other out. After all, if the school found out, it'd leave a permanent mark on her unemployable ass. Because, you know, your permanent record absolutely follows you after high school. People definitely give a shit. Absolutely.
What?
Yours too, probably, since you're involved in all.
Yeah, ... Everyone is pregnant. All of them. Even Inco. Inco, I don't know how to say it, so I whisper in Ben's ear, and he will blurt it out in astonishment. My teeth creak painfully from my clenched jaw, and yet the blood drained from my face.
I'm talking about her record, you mouth breather. It's a big break, right? Skipping the whole rigmarole. The gist of it's simple. So Olivia draws up some BS group projects for me and some friends of mine, turns them in, and I make sure the whole incident goes away. And by the way, Ben is pregnant. You see, the way it works in my speed...
I managed to turn back some of the feeling to my consciousness. What? Just long enough to defy her. But that's blackmail and cheating. That's wrong. That's sure gonna show her, Inco. That's sure gonna show her.
Oh my god, that is fucking precious.
Mia blinks a few times before turning to look at Olivia, then back to me, and then back to Olivia.
Is this your man? Really, really lives. This is your man. This is what you've chosen. What, are you disappointed in her now? I bet you made her pinky swear she would never do anything like that again.
She leans closer to me, whispering.
Well, sorry to break the news, Inco, but your friend here is a lawyer.
See, I did pick the right voice.
Oh, listen, I wouldn't be... She was threatening me. She was gonna push me right down the stairs. She had me dangled over them. Threatening, honey. If we were swapped, you'd see my ass hang.
Because you're a bitch.
All I'm doing is making things better for both of us. Not my fault you tried to get away with cheating. You'd think a cripple like you would have more shame than that.
I think somebody in here needs shame, and it's not Olivia. I watch Olivia's eyes start twitching. Mia's really starting to get her. Punch her. Just punch her, Olivia. We will deal with the consequences. I can't let her keep talking to her like that. I'm going to be a white knight. Mia, just stop, okay? She really doesn't need this right now. Obviously trying to reason with you before has worked, so let me try again. Can't you just both walk away and pretend this never happened? For fuck's sake, you're 18 years old, Mia. You act like a 13-year-old bully. Execution is just by meteor, yeah. Inco doesn't need shame. Inco doesn't know what shame is.
Shit, Inco, you're good. You sound just like that kid from Boku no Hero. You hear that, Livs?
What do you mean? Olivia's staring at me with a look of betrayal that threatens to tear my heart in two. God damn it, why can't I just stop talking for once? Olivia always likes me when I'm quiet. Mia waves me off, turning to face our target once more.
I bet you'd love to walk away from this, but things just don't work out that way, do they? Oh, that's why you didn't want Inco knowing you're still a dirty cheater. Shut up! I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. Oh, relax. It's not a big deal. I just want to cheat my way through senior year. I'm very lazy. No, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of your bitch attitude. You already admitted it. Art's my big break. You're doing this because art is all I have. Your record is fucked. You lose nothing if we get caught. It's Tuesday for you. And also, permanent records do not fucking matter. Why do we all think this? But me, it is all I have. You're embarrassing yourself here alone in this room with just me and your boyfriend. You know I can't lift, or run, or carry, or dance, or fucking anything you do on a daily basis without even thinking about it. I can't even do anything else because of these fucking legs and this fucking chair. Why can't any of you just leave me alone? I just want to draw, for God's sakes. I just want to draw a dating sim with humanized dinosaur characters and put it up on Steam.
Mia rolls her eyes and takes a step closer to Olivia.
That's a nice outburst and all, sweetie, but I really thought you were smarter than this.
They all just sound like me. Well, you listen to your auntie sigh. Your permanent record doesn't matter. Nobody gives a fuck what you did in high school after high school. It literally does not matter. All you have to do is graduate. Olivia wipes away at her eyes with her sleeve.
What?
Mia takes another step forward. Oh, art is all I have. Oh, that's what you were saying. Okay, thank you, Kaiser. Yes, art is my only talent. Clearly, it's not voice acting.
Think handbag. That's a weird insult to make in this world. Do we make alligator shoes and alligator handbags still in this world? That seems kind of morbid, actually. Maybe I'm referring to a serial killer. Was Ed Gein a dinosaur in this world?
That moment where you're no longer white knight, you genuinely hate this motherfucker who's hurting your girl, yeah?
I still can't understand if dinosaurs eat each other in this world. I'm very confused on this point. Is there vor, is what I'm asking. Is there vor? When I really go through the trouble of making you do this junk for middle and grades, if your work were crap, you wouldn't have a record. I wouldn't have a record. If your work were crap, you wouldn't have a record to hold over you. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Everyone knows you're the best artist in this place. You're just a retard about it. I mean, she's not wrong. She didn't have to say it that way, but she's not wrong. Alligator is green people. Oh, the lesbians definitely eat, yes. You're the kind of idiot to let this sort of comment get to you, so let me be the first to say. Congratulations, Olivia. You have a fan. You're sending a lot of mixed messages right now.
I want to vor that gator. Well, I'm sure it's on Rule 34.
Anyways, Inco.
Oh, crap! She remembered I'm in the room!
Distractions aside, you're in on it now, too. You don't want Olivia to starve now, would you? Her words, not mine.
No, ...
Say a damn word about any of this, and she's doomed. High school is very serious. Do you understand me?
I try to muster up the words of defiance, but just past me a stare of death, I spot Olivia's horrified expression. ... Can I punch her now?
Hello, Baldy. I'm waiting for your answer, Skinny. There's an ad going on right now. Sorry, Twitch. ... I
honestly don't know what to say or do in this situation. No!
Excuse me?
A private dinosaur high school is very serious. So the ad is still... There we go. Hey, Twitch, Inco just said no to Mia, so I think he's gonna die. Let me think this over with Olivia.
Think this over? Are you dense or something? I mean, everything points to the answer being yes, but I'm asking that rhetorically. This is a simple yes or no question. Either you do what I say or I eat your face. ...
Mia pinches the bridge of her snoot and lets out a tired sigh.
Fine. The two of yous talk it over and reach some kind of resolution, which will end in you doing what I say. That don't change the fact that what I said. That don't change the fact of what I said earlier, Inco. She's the best artist. I meant it. I meant it sincerely. No, don't say I don't do nothing nice.
Yeah, okay.
But think carefully, amigo. You both got a hell of a lot more to lose than I do. I'm just a skank.
Mia only gives me and Olivia one final glance for unceremoniously leaving the room. And she actually did call him skinny. That's our word! It takes me a bit to recover my thoughts. I never thought Mia would go this far. I mean, I was expecting this to be a bloodbath, so actually this is probably the better ending here. And Olivia right now, she must be. I stand up from the floor, slowly approaching the alligator. She looks like a mess. I mean, she always does, but especially now. ...
Why? Why did you have to come in here? Why do you have to be so fucking cute and fucking nice? God damn it, Inco!
I'm sorry, I was just so worried about what Mia could have been doing to you that I wanted to make sure you were alright. If she was hurting you, I wanted to stop it, and if it was something else, I wanted to join. Olivia grips her armrest.
I was alright. I had it handled with Mia.
But to basically be her slave, doing all of her work?
Not all of it, just what she ever needs, whatever she needs to pass. Which is probably a lot.
I think I see next to her. There.
She threatened me that she'd go to Scalar and spill everything. And if Scalar knew that I swapped the art, she'd know that it was with you. I couldn't let her do that to us, so I got desperate. I told her I'd do anything she wanted. I'm just a teenager, Inco. I don't fucking know better. That's how I got mixed up with her.
I let out a deep, heavy sigh. I really wish that this had had a hotter solution. Olivia, I can understand why, but I heard how Mia was threatening you before I came in, and even when you're doing her work to save her skin, she's still treating your art, and most importantly, you, like garbage. My words rip through the Gator girl's fragile heart, her face contorting in a fierce snarl even as her eyes grow wet. You're miserable. You know that. You're miserable, and I love it. I love it, Olivia. Olivia looks away from me, her face scrunching up as tears well in her eyes. You're so sad, core Olivia.
I don't know what to do. I have so many adults and people around me I could go to for help, but I have such low self-esteem.
Inco was the first to report the painting. Yeah, it's true. No one gotta assume he's involved. Orca after Mia uses a Spanish word.
I don't even know if I can trust her to keep her word.
Yeah, exactly, so why the fuck are you even doing what she says?
And now that you know what's going on, Mia has a noose around both our necks. Permanent records are serious business, Inco.
The gravity of the situation settles in. It feels like something in me is both frozen over and ablaze.
There's only 6 months left in the semester. 6 months is forever when you're a teenager. It's not like she's asking for something impossible.
Her eyes regain some fire as she smiles. Couldn't you just, like, make, really, can you make art that, makes fun of her secretly and she wouldn't realize it? That's what I would do.
I'll just have to tough it out. Keep making art to shut her up until this whole stupid thing can blow over.
She's been going through this for so long and she's still... That's just what makes me pout! I'm out of options and so is she, so I just blurt out the first thing that comes to mind. Why not tell Scalar about what Mia's making you do?
Scalar? Are you out of your mind? You saw how she handles things around here, especially with that auditor breathing down her neck. That fucking plot albatross. I'm trying to avoid getting caught.
Right. Okay. Idin.
That drunk?
For a split second, I see her mask crack, her real worry evident in those silver eyes shaking.
No. I can't let Sensei be disappointed in me.
Even though he probably already knows what's going on. He seems like that kind of dude. Olivia makes a show of clearing her throat.
Mr. Idin doesn't need to hear this either.
Yeah, Idin's a bro. You know he'd be able to.
I can do this on my own. I haven't learned that I need help from the people who love and support me, Inco. I'm Sundere!
Her balled up fist quake wildly as I slam into her armrest, and the Gator girl does her best to hide her wince. I really don't think we can fix this if we're not working together.
There's nothing to fix. I told you I have it under control. I clearly look like a person who has things under control here. Just please, Inco, I need you to trust me on this. Have I ever given you a reason not to trust my judgment? Never. Don't ruin this for me.
I do trust you. I just think this is stupid. Her voice is softening as she's been fully trained now.
I can handle it. I told you.
Her fists unfurl and continue shaking. I take one of her hands, ignoring her indignant sputters as I delicately cradle it in my palm. I learned that from the monarch! Her protests die down into a pained whine when my thumb ever so slightly presses down on a joint. All this time, you've been doing your best, Olivia. My soft words draw an even softer breath from her.
Mia's had me drawing for her group almost daily.
It must hurt a lot after so long.
Maybe it does.
Actually, it's tsundere, not tsundere. Oh, forgive my American gaijin, arrogance.
It's nothing I can't work through by myself, like I always have. Inco, we aren't on ending 4. My character development hasn't kicked in yet.
Why can't you trust me to help, then?
It's not that I don't trust you, Inco. It's just, I did trust everyone else. Like Ben. Ben ruined my life by writing an article about me. So please stop asking about fixing me.
I'm not trying to fix you, I'm trying to fix the situation.
Or fixing things, I mean, you can't fix me, Inco. It's not like I like you or anything, Baka.
What was this about? ... Maybe I am the densest motherfucker on the planet. Olivia's burning out at this point. She's already hurt badly. I can feel her hand still shaking. It's beyond the point that either of us alone can handle. I let go of Olivia's hand, watching as she takes back her hand and settles it against her chest. I hook a nearby chair leg with my foot and drag the seat closer. That was smooth, Inco. Close enough that I could sit down right next to the baryonyx.
Inco?
I find that being next to her like this makes it easier for what I'm about to say. I'm just staring at her like when we first met. He just stares at her for like 10 minutes. She's used to it now. I saw one friend out where she painted Inco nude and gave it to Mia so she'd get in trouble. I could see her doing that. Meeting her eyes once again, I speak my honest thoughts. Mr. Idin can help, Olivia. Her teeth grind together as though contemplating mauling my face off. I'm so aroused. Please, hear me out. I know this sounds really stupid.
I want to trust you, Inco, but you know, you have those sunglasses on all the time. It's hard to trust a guy who always wears sunglasses. I'm just scared that Idin will hate me forever for this. I'm an 18-year-old girl. This is how I think. He's the only one that's ever made me feel like my art is worth something. I can't lose him.
Look, I don't think Idin gives a fuck about anything. I think you will be fine. We can get you out of this. Of course Idin will understand. He'll go to bat for you. And if you're the one to speak up, it means you're the one getting back at Mia. She won't have power over you.
I can't just give it all up like this.
I still don't understand what you think you're actually going to lose. You already spent the money you won last time. You're just gonna have rumors about you in local magazines and everyone will forget about it. Seriously, sweetie, you're fine. You have your whole life ahead of you.
How can I trust you with my entire future? You have nothing to lose. I have everything.
And you trust Idin. Don't believe in me, believe in the Idin that believes in you. Will he really just let that happen? ... Mia has no reason to not throw you under the bus. She's a bitch. Does he?
Of course not. Mr. Idin is... He's the only teacher that's never given up on me. Like, I tried. Like, I was really annoying.
I'm here with you too, for what that's worth. It's not a lot, but it's what I got. You're not alone, Olivia. I can stand here next to you and just be here. It's what I'm good at. I'm serious, one time one of them basically killed one of their love interests by friend-zoning her. Will they post pictures of Olivia walking out as a Gator girl as a fraud? Oh no! You need to accept our help. I was just saying that, actually. Please. Olivia looks me in the eyes for a few seconds before sharply snapping her face downward. Her body begins to quiver, almost as if she trembles with a mixture of cold and fear. Olivia! I get up from my chair and reach out to grasp her shoulder and try to comfort her somewhat. I'm going to lose a hand. It's okay. I'm here for you. Olivia's shaking lessens, giving me hope that my words were starting to reach her. But not 2 seconds after those thoughts crossed my mind, Olivia's shaking resumes once again. Maybe she has to pee. The shaking followed by sniffling, at which point I noticed tears rolling down Olivia's snout and falling straight into her lap. Oh no! Before I can finish my words, Olivia lunges forward and wraps her arms around my abdomen, bringing me forward and burying her face into my stomach. We just have to pretend this is what's happening again. We're just kind of rubbing the two pings together like a pair of dolls, but it's fine. At which point she begins to let out what I can only describe as a pain-filled wail. At first, I'm left utterly frozen in place, hands raised and eyes wide. I made a girl cry. Nothing in my life has ever prepared me for a situation such as this. ... No, Inco. You know what to do. You need to hug that gator. I place my other hand on Olivia's other shoulder and slowly take a single knee, bringing me to eye level with her. Ah, we're hugging the gator again, but this time I initiated it. It's the true hug. Then, without saying a word, I tighten my embrace, allowing her arms to wrap around my neck as I wrap my arms around hers. My waist is pulled closer, too, by her boa-like tail that's become an impromptu belt harnessing me to the gator girl. Ah, I'm seeing how she could use that in the future. There's a distinct thumping in my chest, rhythmic and relaxing. The realization that it's her heart sets my face ablaze, but also brings a smile to my lips. Hug that gator and don't open the door! I close my eyes and let myself become lost in the warmth of Olivia's embrace. And her boobies. Okay. Anyway, break a park. I check out our time limit. My phone says there's still 20 minutes before school's out. We spent the whole day in here hugging. Hopefully Idin has a free period right now. This is definitely not his classroom. Ignore that we're reusing the same background. All the classrooms look exactly the same. You ready? Olivia gives a small nod. I get up and start toward the door. The door is held open with the back of my shoe, and I look back to her. As Olivia wheels over, she grunts with each push. Did we break her fucking chair? Oh crap, I'm an idiot! Once she reaches me, Olivia gives me a very meaningful look. Though I don't really get its intent till her tail wraps itself around my wrist. Oh, right! Taking Olivia's reins from her, we start towards the teacher's room in a companionable sound. Okay, we did not have the break on then. That's what I thought was happening. Okay. Man, I can't wait to just go home and relax. Maybe open a bag of chips. Olivia's tremoring has fun. Whatever. She's seen enough me on the last a while. Then again, so have I. She'll probably kill us if she saw us sneaking off. I wonder if that's foreshadowing. We're near the end of it all. It's nearly over. It's the first bit of quiet we get. Just the sounds of Olivia and I walking through the halls. Olivia's gripping my wrist pretty hard. I guess she's still pretty tense. Maybe there's a massage place around here. That'd be pretty nice right now. Wait a second. Just the sounds of Olivia and I walking through the halls? ... Something ancient awakens in me, and I see chill races down my spine, as if there's a knife poised just behind my neck. My monkey instincts are kicking in. The gator girl tenses, head stiffly turning, her pupils slowly shift to mine, and their contraction to a pinpoint bring attention to the danger my ancestral instincts were warning me of. It's a bitch! It's a bitch! It's a thought! It's a cunt!
Sup? Look at me. Look how bitchy I am. You two trying to run a...
Fight or flight reflexes kick in, zero thought in my head, no body choices, book it! Here we go! It's the scene! Oh, she pissed.
You're fucking dead!
That was some good shit right there. Oh, please, she's hardly a tomboy. Wham! Yeah. I did see that scene on Twitter. Somebody say they did not have to go this fucking hard for, like, a silly 4chan meme game. Which is why I'm thinking Kavanon is going to become, like, an actual team at this point. They do some pretty good work. Hey guys, you need any more artists or writers, guys? I mean, I'm both. For a moment, I wonder if the deafening noise of the metal doors being hit is from Mia punching it in rage or accidentally slamming into it, chasing after us.
When I catch you, I will eviscerate you and every last thing you love. Fuck!
The elevator finally begins to descend downwards. I exhale deeply. Olivia gasps for breath. Ooh, we have a new screen I could use for a thumbnail. My arm stings from Olivia's razored grip. Good thing I have a jacket. Her claws have shredded the sleeve. Oh, my cool jacket! Let Olivia make her own choice. Oh, I have a choice coming up. Okay. Lead me, chat. I am your dancing monkey, chat. I think I may have drawn blood. Ooh, we're getting spicy. I shake my arm a bit and Olivia retracts her hands apologetically.
Sorry.
Oh, God. Are you okay?
No, I'm not. I think I shit myself.
Yeah, it was like a glittery painting. Yeah, I know. Snoop was the shitpost, and this is like their actual game, and it's good. It is good. It's like I said, as much as I'm laughing with the game and making fun of some of the derpier things, it is very, very good. like legitimately. What happens when we reach the bottom? Mia will be waiting for us. Is it the parking garage? Olivia removes the key from its slot.
It won't open. Just don't make any noise.
The elevator reaches the bottom. And as Olivia said, without the key, the outmoded chamber simply powers down. Silence. There's a small gap under the door letting light in. There's nobody there. We sit in the dark, empty cabin for what feels like minutes. I'm pressed close to Olivia while we wait it out. I can feel her tail wrap around my ankle, which thankfully won't rip my clothing apart. Oh, woo. The phrase 7 minutes in heaven surfaces in my mind and is buried immediately. Kaiser. Kaiser. I'm calling you out for your fucking hentai comic on Twitter again. Dot dot dot. It's a bit warm in here. Shh. Heavy rapid footsteps zone in on us, accompanied by the sound of ripping paper. Mia's destroying everything on the walls.
You fuckers had better still be in there. You cowards run away, so help me rap to Jesus. I will start a fire under the door.
I mean, she could. She could legitimately kill you guys right now. She's right in front of the door. Everybody go to Neo Kaiser's Twitter to find your Gator filth. Pretty good. It ends funny. I hear her heavy breathing and soft thuds as she attempts to put her ear to the door a few times. She can probably smell you guys, though, eh? I try to say as subtle as possible, and I'm afraid that the homicidal parasaur can hear my heart hammering in my chest and pants-crapping horror. Mia, with no intention to vent her frustrations verbally, resorts to the next best thing, physical therapy. We're surrounded by the sounds of ripping paper, dented lockers, and drywall fracturing. Jesus. On occasion, something hits the elevator door again. Was there development drama? I'm not surprised. It always happens with group projects like this. Yeah. Olivia and I don't dare both. I hear other voices. Mia's drawn attention to herself.
Who the fuck are you looking at?
Hopefully Mia gets arrested.
Do you want one less horn? Find someone, quick. I fucking swear I've had it with that fucking luggage case on wheels. I have the most juvenile insults. What is wrong with me? Good luck painting when you're eating through a straw, bitchless crock cunt.
Olivia takes a sharp breath. That was a really lame insult. Silence. What was that sound? It sounded like somebody got tased. Jesus. It sounds like a series of sharp cracks.
Hey, whoa, hey! It's all cool. I just, destroyed the hallway, and it's not what it looks like. It's,
Rapid footsteps echo from down the hall. Is she gone? What the fuck could have scared me all like that? Probably the cops. There's a light knock on the elevator door. Hey, anyone in here? I don't know who this is, so... You can't use a C word, that's their word, only C's can use that word. Well, that would make me one, wouldn't it? We all know some people feel that way. He sounds exhausted, but it's definitely Idin. Oh! Did Idin just, cattle prod a student? I told you he doesn't give a fuck. Or is that, allowed? Since it's dinosaur school. The artist for Mia didn't like how her, Naomi, and Snoop were actually portrayed in the game and caused them problems. Isn't Mia supposed to be a villain, though? Also, her design is very good, so I don't know. Olivia's relief is palpable and shared. My body finally relaxing and practically melting against the wall of the tiny elevator. We're going to have to tell Anakin. It's safe to come out. It's all clear. I zapped that bitch. Well, it looks like a stick of dynamite went off out here, but otherwise it's fine. I look at Olivia, who stares at the key in her hand. She moves to unlock the elevator, but hesitates. I think our teacher is able to sense it, since his tired voice carries the weight of his worry. Everything will be okay, I promise. But she doesn't put it in, she just stares.
You don't know that.
Olivia whispers softly. I can barely make it out.
God, please.
Putting the key in and opening it means telling Idin everything. ... There's no way Mia's letting this slide. She probably got arrested, though. Nothing's a safe bet. Nothing can be said for sure. She can't do nothing, and she can't do anything either. So she looks to me. As if I'd have an answer. Really, do not. There's nothing up here, Olivia. The key is offered to me. I delicately held between two of her claws. Okay, I think you guys told me to let her make her own choice. What am I doing? ... Chat, please help me, chat. What is letting her make her own choice? Don't take it. Okay. I don't know if, like, it was her choice to give it to me. So it's a little confusing. Don't take the key. Do not. We will just live in this elevator forever. My hands cup hers, eliciting a small gasp from the girl. Even with the darkened lenses of my shades, I can make out her moon-silver eyes filled with all the worries of this past month. She worries she'd endured because of our friendship, and possibly more.
Inco.
My fingers curl softly, pushing the key back into her palm. Thank you for the follow. Her lips move, but no sound comes out. He'll understand, Olivia. What trouble could they get up to, trapped in a lift, I wonder? Either from my unspoken words or my comforting grip, Olivia is able to gather her courage. We share a simple nod, and her hand finally moves to the panel. I mean, we have to leave sometime. Bing bong. The key inserted and twisted, the dark room shudders briefly before the middle door finally starts to slide open. We're greeted by the sight of our teacher, looking very haggard, his brow slick with sweat and holding some strange black rod. It was a cattle prod! Is he holding it? Oh. Olivia reels back at the sight of the odd baton. Okay, maybe it is allowed. Thanks for saving us, Mr. Idin. Don't thank me just yet. The elevator will gain a third visitor in a few months. Uh-oh. I'm gonna need an explanation for, like, all of this. Like, what did you do? How did you piss off that crazy bitch? So is Principal Scalar, for that matter. He steps aside and motions us out of the elevator with a wave for the broad stick. Come along now, give the janitor some time to take care of this mess. Don't make me cattle prod you too, kids. Ha Holy shit, it looks like Mia tried to destroy everything with her reach of the hallway. Yes, it's definitely very different than it was before. We're all just going to have to pretend. On the ceiling, a pipe is leaking water intended for fountains and toilets. A group of dinos in overalls around the corner looking absolutely pissed. How many times a day does this happen, though, I wonder? Our teacher waves at them and begins escorting us to his room. All the adrenaline has faded now, and I can feel the acute pain in my arm. Olivia's hand reaches back behind her head to the arm that she had grabbed, and her fingers delicately loop around the spot. She looks back, her mouth shut tight, but her sympathetic eyes telling me she's sorry. Oh, that makes me happy. I nod back with a comforting smile. Sure, it hurt, but I knew she didn't mean it. She only scratches me to show she likes me. We will look forward again to the door of Idin's classroom. Olivia sighed and resigned herself to explaining everything to our teacher. That's gotta suck. That's gotta suck and be very awkward. I'm slightly grumpy at the two of you. Olivia looked ready to collapse. She had taken the better part of an hour explaining me as extortion in full detail to Mr. Idin. Thank God I don't have to recite it all in her voice. I grab Olivia's canteen and hand it to her.
Glug, 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 glug.
She greedily chugs the entire thing. I think it's filled with whiskey this time. Grasping after and rubbing her sore throat. It was hard to get a read on what our teacher was thinking. His brow was furrowed, his fingers steepled, he was muttering to himself. He does that a lot, though. Finally, with a deep sigh, he stands from his desk and looks at the exhausted girl. I had a feeling something was going on, but to this extent. You should have come forward sooner.
I know, but we're here now, aren't we? Weren't you young once? Glug, glug, glug.
Fair point, but I'm still concerned that you thought nobody would notice.
I didn't really think that far ahead, bro. I didn't think anybody would care to look.
Those assignments go through dozens of eyes, you know.
What do you mean?
your style, Olivia. I saw it from a mile away and was just waiting for you to talk to me. Like, seriously, girl, you have same face syndrome.
You knew? Why didn't you say anything?
I wanted it to come from you. It's a teaching moment. But seriously, no, you really should have come to me. Don't worry, I'm not going to lecture you. Rap to Jesus knows you've had enough of that already. As if I'd do my job. You two did well for yourselves, though. I'm proud of that. All we did was run away from me. Mr. Idin sighs, but not long after, he gently smiles at us. What matters that you two found the strength in each other and reached out for help? It's like an anime. With what we have on Mia now, we can justify watching her like a hawk from here. How is she not arrested? How is she not— she's 18! How is she not in jail? Anybody else she was harassing ought to thank you. Are you sure she's actually going to get in trouble for this? At this point, we'd look bad if we didn't punish Mia for this kind of behavior. Also, there's that giant white whale hanging around. Teachers know what's going on all over school, they just don't care.
That's a relief.
Come on, you can hunker here until school clears out.
You sure?
We're going to stay after like always anyways, right?
Oh, yeah.
A loud noise makes me stumble on the floor!
Mr. Idin!
Whoops! Idin looks at the device in his hand. Is that a taser? There's a piece of tape on it with something written on it. Arrestus protocol. Estrus protocol. Oh dear. Is that for the horny bitches? Anyway, I'm going to run and get some things done. They're going to put my account on paper pretty soon. I may as well knock it out of the way. I'm going to ask ChatGPT to do it for me. With no care at all, Mr. Idin, what am I writing this in his voice? With no care at all, Mr. Idin chucks the electric weapon onto his desk before turning to his doorway. Oh, I'm sorry I tased you, Inco. I just wanted to see what would happen. Yeah, that's his bitch stick. He's gonna get all the bitches off of him. Don't burn the place down, alright? Aww. Dinos don't go into Istrus. I don't know how to fucking pronounce it. I guess it's a Rizmaster. You're right, though. Alone, I go to sit back in the back of the classroom. Looking out the window, I finally let out a huge sigh I've been holding in. Olivia rolls over to join me, and surprisingly, she's smiling.
You were right, Inco. I can't believe it, but you were actually right. About something.
Huh?
I could trust him.
We sit in silence just looking out the window. It's very romantic. When school's let out, we watch the crowd of students going home. I don't see Mia in the crowd, but that doesn't matter. Him having a taser, the universe equivalent teachers having guns. I don't know. Teachers could have tasers, I suppose. Yeah, the dinos do have boobs. You are correct. Of course they have to have boobs because horny humans made this. Your comic reveals why the taser is important. Oh god. I think despite it all, Olivia's life is going to be just a bit easier after today. Aw, how nice. Let's see, do I have a stopping point coming up soon? I could go for a half hour more, but I don't want to get too deep into something if there's gonna be like another big event. Or if there's a good stopping point coming up. Dot. Oh, here would be a good stopping point? In like 30, 40? Yeah, I was gonna go for like another 30, so... Well, it seems like it's just kind of mild right now, so... No? I'm getting mixed messages, chat. Should I stop here, or should I do this next time, or... should we keep going for tonight? That's true, dinos are birds. Or birds are dinos, rather. Don't stop? Oh, okay. You guys are confusing me! Well, the students trickle out of school, Olivia took the chance to unwind. I figured it'd be best to let her rest as I saw her drooping eyelids finally shut. Keep going until Inco and Liv head home? Okay, that's a good place. That does sound like a good place to stop. She looked cute. Just napping idly in her wheelchair. Except for the weird bellowing. It was like a snore, except I could feel it vibrating through the floor. I will never sleep again. With the clouds hiding in the sun, the students, with the clouds hiding in the sun, the students' classroom's lights turned off. I could do with some shut-eye, too. Next one would be a good one too if you can make it. Okay. But I can't bring my eyes closed. Instead, I look out the window. The layer of clouds overhead steadily grows more dense, casting a darker shade on everything. Light raindrops prick against the glass. Crap, I really should have brought my umbrella. And your camera, maybe. As a few minutes go by, they roll in closer and closer, blocking out the sunlight. If Olivia were awake, she'd think it was pretty neat. I guess. I look back to her. Maybe I could nap too. Just a little. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Ah! What was... Oh. Well then, my eyes are drawn up to the heavy clouds of the sky! In moments, the glass of the window is assailed by numerous heavy droplets of rain! Holy moly! This is going on a bit longer, one of the best scenes is soon. Okay. Okay. we'll see what we do. The trees outside are billowing almost aggressively. Several small branches, okay, blah, blah, blah. We don't need all the fucking description, huh?
Huh? What?
My phone's blaring an alarm! So is Olivia's! Ah! The emergency broadcast system! Instructors to shelter in place for several hours! And the classroom door is thrust open quickly. Damn it, I thought we'd have the whole time to ourselves!
He doesn't look very happy.
Mr. Idin is back, panting hard and close-drenched. He takes our moment of surprise to compose himself as best he can. Sorry about that. The faculty is doing a sweep of the campus right now. Apparently there's a monsoon scare right now. Monsoon? Does that happen here? Idin drenches to his drenched outfit and out the window as if to ask if Mia had clocked me in the head after all. Right. Are we going to be alright? Oh, of course. Schools are designated shelters for the worst disasters. If anything, you're safer here than at home. Your home is probably washed away already. But the hallway outside is open, isn't it? I just finished putting the cover up. A cover? Just keep close to the wall, yeah?
What do we do now?
Idin shakes his phone at us. Shelter in place! What don't you understand? We're all stuck here for a few hours. Olivia reaches into her bag and pulls out her drawing book and a well-used pencil. Actually, why don't you use this time to catch up on some schoolwork? I'm sure you have some work from other classes still pending, and I can't think of a better time to tackle that than now. You're gonna be bored. No, his building parents! They're going to be missing him!
Today's been rough. Can't I do this or finish my nap instead?
That's fine too, but aren't you falling behind grade-wise in some of your other classes?
Maybe.
Olivia?
Fine. I'll catch up on some of that work.
Idin gives a single nod and smiles. Olivia puts away her drawing materials and instead pulls out a bulky mathematics book, which she sets on the table with more force than necessary, followed by her notebook. With some hesitation on her part, Olivia sets herself to work. Meanwhile, I bring myself closer to her in case she wants some help with the work. He is just gonna sit there, staring at her 3 inches from her face, as he usually does. This is what I had to go through last month during the summer fires. Oh yeah, Australia, right? Dot dot dot. After a few minutes, it's clear her mind and spirit is into the work one bit. She constantly fizzes, taps her pen on the table, looks around the room and out the window. It sounds like me doing math problems. Eventually, she lets out a groan and slams her book shut.
Oh, this sucks. Can I please do something else?
Idin, who had been busying himself grading some paperwork, snaps up away from his work, looking at Olivia while rubbing his chin. Well, there is one other thing you could help me out with. Grade these papers for me. Would need you both to help me with it. Could even consider it a new extra assignment. Oh, I'm so whimsical. What do you say? I don't know, today's been pretty rough on Olivia.
Absolutely, I'll do it. Anything but math.
Alright. Wonderful, it's back here. He starts walking to the back of the room and waits for the two of us to follow him. Whoa, something in the dark room. Oh man, I thought we wouldn't get to do anything in there until the last few weeks of the semester. Smile. We're going to be getting a head start on this section. Maybe we'll be making prints or learning about C41, and we're going to be developing the wedding photos, aren't we? Oh, Olivia's poking my back. Hello.
What with the cinematic gate? You're going too slow.
Oops, I'm an NPC, Olivia. What do you want from me? Inco is definitely the guy who instantly does his homework when he gets home. You right. we all love Inco. Dark room. Now they're called the African American room. I shake the excitement off and head to the dark room. Anakin holds the door for us to open entry. He's putting us in here to make out. He ships us too. Inside glows a vibrant crimson light. Anakin's suit appears to light up in the red lights, as does my shirt. I've only actually been in a dark room once before. This is so cool. What kind of photography bro are you? Inco is just like me for real. He's got no face. I clasp my hands together. So, what are we developing? This is an important job just for you. Alright, I'm ready for it. What am I developing? My character? You lower back. Duh. There's a click of a switch and the red light switch to normal lights and properly illuminate the room. God, it's fucking huge in here. Are we in Home Depot? There's boxes over there. I need one at each station around the room, but they're too heavy for me. If you can, of course, legally, I can't make you do any of this. Do I at least get extra credit? You get one of the bags of chips I keep hidden in my desk. Oh, score! Nice! Come on, Olivia, we should clear the way for him. There's actually something in the box we'll need in a bit. The two move to the back entrance. I'm faced with a myriad of boxes I'll have to carry. Looks like there's about 10. They're pretty medium sized if you could fit a table lamp in them. How is this all back here? This doesn't look anything like a fucking dark room. Did Inco just assume this was a dark room, or did the school just use their dark room as storage? This dark room is big enough for one of Jigsaw's puzzles, yeah. Heavy, can they... Heavy! Thud! Lift with your knees, Inco! This is gonna suck. I look at Olivia and she already has her phone out pointed my way. Damn it! I shift my legs and try again. No! I actually managed to get this thing off the ground. It must weigh at least 70 pounds. Yeah, he definitely has a body built by Slim Jims and chips and breakfast burritos. If 70 pounds is giving him this much trouble. What are these loaded with? Bricks? Something like that. Be careful, they're fragile. ... Finally, I get the last box in its place. I pick a chair and collapse in a heap. My muscles are on fire. Well, to be honest, I don't know if I could have done all that at the beginning of this year. I've gained some muscle. It's bricks of cocaine. Anakin makes his money. School teaching don't pay for shit. Oh shit, I hit the button. I guess I'm getting stronger. I've leveled up. Anakin walks into the dark room with a small black toolbox. Oh good, you're done. Come on out now and take a breather. That looked tough. I'd rather stay here. Olivia shows up in the doorway behind Anakin.
I'm surprised you didn't use the dolly.
This is your man, Olivia. This is your man. What dolly? Like a little dolly, or the four that are over there? Before you get started with me, Inco, you didn't ask. Well, I hate you. I hate you, Anakin. That's the spirit. I totally did that on purpose. Olivia snuffles her laughter through a snickering strutfest. Your mood will improve when you see just what you've been carrying. It's cocaine. We need to cook, Inco. Oh? It grabs a box cutter from the shelf and slices the top one open. Our teacher pulls out what looks like a large overhead lamp from the box. Oh, sweet. So this means that you'll be making your own prints for midterms. That sounds awesome. Oh man, I can't wait to... But before any of that, these need to be assembled. Oh, chop chop, get on it, boy. The rest of the parts are taken from the first box and set down meticulously. Olivia's gotten curious as she's rolled up to the station handling one of the funnier looking pieces. Anywho, there you two go.
Wait, 2?
Oh, you're not getting out of this, bitch. Yes, 2. Don't think I didn't notice you were watching Inco so much. I ship it. The stare of denial from Olivia does nothing to wipe the cheeky grin from our teacher's face. But what about you, Mr. Anakin? I'm just gonna go in the back and drink like I usually do. Anakin's wearing the finest six-pack. Six-pack? He's got a fifth of vodka in there. You kidding me? I'll be right back. I'm gonna do some of that cocaine. He makes his way back to the door again. Get started without me. I need to go fetch some things. Ta! Before either Olivia and I can speak up, he's left the room. Olivia has already has the toolbox open on her lap. Right then. I grabbed the folded up instructions and lay it out, seeing the details of bizarre device fully assembled. Oh god, oh god, oh god, can Inco follow instructions? Oh no. Oh no! Olivia's here just to supervise him to make sure he doesn't put it together backwards, I think. Thunk!
Step 1. Hand me the next piece. Oh, did I scare you?
Yes, you scared me! These things are heavy. What if you drop that on something?
Like I'd feel it on my foot. I didn't, though.
Well, you could've!
But I didn't.
Olivia's tail reaches for some brackets, but I grabbed the limb before she could take them. Hold on, we gotta do things right, or the enlarger might not work right. She retracts her tail from the table.
You're no fun. It's just an oversized lamp. Photography isn't real art, Inco.
I have a wine cooler with my name on it. Have fun with your unpaid slave of children. Yeah. That's a gross oversimplification. I need to tell you about specs now, Olivia.
You're a gross oversimplification.
I think it's gonna make you use the one you break.
That just means I can sketch more, right?
Well, it means you can't participate and learn about photography. Yeah, Inco's pretty fly for a white guy. Or even Idin.
Photography's your thing, so it doesn't really apply to me much, does it? I do not respect your art form, Inco.
Well, maybe that's the case for you, but photography's my thing. It's the whole reason I took this class, after all.
Oh, sorry.
It's nothing.
You're right, it's nothing. Photography is worthless.
Olivia politely rests her lap, hands on her lap. Her eyes linger on the box of parts. This is important to him, Olivia. As stupid as it is, it's important to him. Let's see. Fun fact, in Superverse, winged people can't actually fly. The best they can do is use them for slow falls. So they're like gargoyles. Then.
Well.
Question mark?
How does it work, then? I'm ready for your onslaught.
The print enlarger? She shakes her head.
Photography. Like, why the giant lamp thing? It's all digital today, right?
Huh. I think that's the first time someone's actually asked me about this. Get ready for me to spurg, Olivia. According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a pterodactyl girl is able to fly. I mean, technically, yeah, they'd be too heavy if they were shaped like humans. But Olivia just punches Inco. Photography is not real. Sure, I've had lots of mid-shower rehearsals explaining my hobbies. And their cultural and significance to others. But all that's coming to me right now is definitely do not stand in my shower practicing streams and podcasts. It's all about shot composition, and this machine is part of the production of it. Getting the right things in the right places at the right time can evoke a certain feeling.
Composition is a thing in painting, too, you know.
I am ill prepared for Olivia's comebacks. If you called it compost before, sister, I don't think you understand. Yeah, but it's a lot easier to pick the composition you want. I don't have any worry about any factors other than yourself. With photography, you have to build the set to get a good photo. That's the fun of it.
Well, why would you want to limit yourself like that? Why not just draw whatever you're taking a picture of instead? You could express all kind of things you could never express with a photo.
Oh my god, they're actually having the argument. They're actually having the argument.
Inco, I'm a painter. You're a photographer. This can never work.
After hearing Inco talk about the importance of photography, she says,
"Okay, boomer."
Do you respect me, Olivia? Can't you just have a real conversation with me like a real person?
You're not a real person, Inco.
Olivia taps a claw on the imager, the metallic ping echoing in the small room.
What sets all this junk apart from just lines on a page?
The technique! And the vision! She sparks at my petulant comment. Fine, I'll show her, pout. I'll prove to you that this takes skill. I hold the lighting portion up, lighting. I think it's lighting. I hold the lighting portion up, making sure it's at the right angle and fasten the last portion to the enlarger. I plug the machine in and flip the switch, happy how that it works right and lights up the entire base. Olivia looks at me with confusion as I move to the entrance of the room and flick the light switch, bathing the room in bright red again. Ooh, spooky. Still looks like a Home Depot, but okay. Going back to our workspace, I pull the developed negatives from my backpack and slot the slide I want into the carrier. I want to slide something into a slot here, that's for sure. And ta-da! The negative carrier in place of the machine, a blurry gray blob is projected onto the base. Very impressive. He was a photography boy, and she was a painter girl. Do I need to say anything else?
What?
Give me a minute. I hold the manual under the light and slide it to the side of the blob, checking which knob is which, and I slowly turn them. And the lens billows and shifts, and the Rorschach test transforms, getting more... What the fuck? Getting more definition until finally becoming a spinning image of the school's front entrance. I can even do this. I take out the negative and place another on top of it for sliding the carrier back in, while also increasing the strength of the light. The image displayed is now the entrance with half a dozen semi-transparent students in front of it.
What did you do? Like, you could just do that with Photoshop, bro.
They overlapped another shot. The backgrounds are the same, and I double up. So I had to intensify the light, otherwise the entrance would be too dim.
So, that would take me a few minutes to do in Photoshop. Chops. It'd look a lot better, too.
God damn, why are you trying to murder him? There's being tsundere, and then there's this. You haven't been showing up in chat and been glitching all stream? What is something? You are cursed, Seraphil, I swear. She smirks, but she's feigning her apathy this time. Her tail gives her away. That's a lot more technical, I guess, but I only knew how to do this kind of stuff from Mr. Heineken's lecture about negatives.
What else can you do with this thing?
I don't know, but what's that smell? Oh shit! I pulled the negative carrier and Winston how hot it is. Oh, she burnt it. Grab, shit. Olivia's quick to rip the plug from the socket. With my sleeve open up the carrier, I can see I've managed to melt the two negatives together. Oh man, I was gonna use that. All that work, and I go and mess it up trying to prove myself. Olivia's never going to let me live this down. The green Gator girl lays a sympathetic hand on my shoulder, and to my surprise.
Hey, shit happens. I've ruined a lot of paintings in the past too, you know.
She shakes the rails from the warm metal plate and holds them up to the red light, trying to see through them.
And you've got more shots on this thing.
But I like those shots.
Then go retake them.
It's not that easy. Like, it has to be the exact same time and weather and... Oh. Lighting? The abrupt darkness coincides with the vague ambient sound of the ventilation shuddering to a halt. Uh-oh. Trapped in the closet. They should have hired me to write the scene of the two of them trapped in the closet. Yes. Yes. My friend saw something like this happening before, and his reflection is God hates you. You seem to be having, like, problems across, like, various platforms online. The blackness is all-encompassing. I can't even see Olivia. Who knows who I know is right next to me? Or is she? Was this all fake all along?
Inco?
Her voice helps me confirm that we're still alive in some fashion. But there's a shakiness in her tone which sends a tense rattle down my spine. Our breathing is the only noise. It's as if we've been encapsulated in a void of nothingness. I'm still here.
I know that.
I plant my hand down to brace her snout, feeling the still warm metal of the enlarger base.
Let up.
Yeah, I guess the school lost power. I feel something cover my hand, and then squeeze. Painfully. Ow, 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 ow!
Sorry!
The pressure lessens, but she doesn't let go of my fingers. No, it's fine. There's a subtle shake in the scaly limb on my hand, or in my hand, but when I brush my thumb across the limb, the limb eases. Jesus.
Hey, stop that.
Inco, get your hand off my chest. Yeah, right? Stop what?
Just stop that thing you're doing with your hand.
I shrug. And then I want to slap my face when I realize she can't see that. Alright. Standing there in the darkness of the dark room isn't getting us anywhere.
We should go find...
Wham! Now there he is. Olivia! Inco! Are you making out in here? Sorry.
Inco, get your hand off my chest!
Sorry, I thought that was your crotch! Ah! My instincts kick in! I hop back to make more space between us and the killer! I turn my back to them and become a defensive wall! I'll save you, Olivia! I wrap my arm around Olivia's head to make sure she's 100% protected! It's me, children. It took a bit to find a flashlight, but with how this room is... I look up to the shining white pterodactyl pointing a flashlight at his own face. Oh.
Get off of me, you git!
Oh! Look, I'm not paying you two to get frisky in the closet. That's what Trickham's class is for. You're not we're not Mr. Anakin pulls his pale hand, his grin widening. He does not give a fuck. Relax, I'm just joking around. He leans against the doorway to get a better look inside the dark room with his flashlight. I was out for the whole block, and apparently our backup generator is decades old and is only keeping the AC on. Someone should get fired for that. Not me, though. I have tenure. Come on! You can wait out in the studio. It's not much better, but... Olivia follows me out to the main classroom as we trail slowly in Mr. Anakin's wake. The slow sound of his gait sets a nice contrast to the rain lashing against the windows. Whoa, it's really coming down outside!
You think it'll flood?
It floods here!
Sometimes. The ground floor classrooms used to have carpet, you know.
Anakin starts pulling something out of his desk, but it's too dark to see what. Ugh, don't remind me, that junk just sucked away half a year's funding. You ever tried teaching people about watercolors without the friggin' watercolors? It was ridiculous.
I remember.
I remember when you were the most upset. Alright. He sets some tiny tea lights down on one of the desks and begins lighting them. The tiny wicks are set alight with the tiniest of embers, proving the bare minimum of illumination for us to see, or providing, rather, whatever.
Won't those trigger the fire alarms?
No, those don't work. We should be fine. They're too small by themselves. What are those for? I'm saving them for a rainy day. We're going to be stuck for a while, so why not make it a camp out?
Camping? I like the sound of that.
Won't we get in trouble? We'd be trespassing, right? I mean, it's a shelter, Inco. It's either this or trying to get home in a storm. That would just be stupid. As if to illustrate his point, the weather has decided to chime in. Besides, schools are usually made with sheltering in mind. I'm sure I said that earlier, actually. There's all kinds of procedures for this, like bringing everyone to the gym and breaking out in some really moldy cots. Olivia winces.
Those haven't been replaced.
Our budget has been in the red for years, Miss Halford. I'm not even getting paid. That's why I sell the cocaine. What if I were being scrutinized right now with the whole audit business? Anyway, we're the only ones left on campus, so I'm not going to go through all that trouble. So just relax for now. I've already called a taxi for the both of you. Taxi? I made the call as soon as the power went out. I'm a responsible adult, Inco. I just day drink. It's gonna be a while to get one ready to send it out. What do we do in the meantime? Our teacher has a wicked grin. You're not done with that homework, right? No, I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. Can't even see in here. Time in the storm carry on, yet things are surprisingly calm. Olivia pretends to focus on her work while I pretend to help her, but soon enough, Mr. Anakin stares at the starts sharing wild stories about previous semesters. Of course he fucking does. You know, a few years back, somebody tried to take his hat right off his head, and let me tell you, I've never seen a shovel fly that fast. Nicotine, obviously beer and nicotine. He's smoking right now in the classroom, probably. That sounds appropriately violent. Inco would try to walk home in the rain if someone didn't stop him. Yeah, it's true. The scene where Idin reveals he's a serial killer. Either way, Olivia loosens... I'm doing Anakin's voice. Either way, Olivia slowly loses the facade of productivity, and I joined her not long after.
You know, I still owe you for ruining your one coat last year.
Oh, forget about it. I have dozens of them in my closet anyway. You too? Of course he does. The eerie ambience of the blackout is quickly overridden by our combined laughter. No, I was serious. I have like 15 of these. Eventually, we run out of things to say and just wait quietly in each other's company. Anakin slumps downward in his chair. Oh, long day today of making you lift boxes. He glances out the window, still being assaulted by sheets of rainwater. Normally I'd be home by now, resting. Instead of just resting at my desk like I do all day. You two don't mind if I relax a little here?
No, go ahead.
Thanks. He stretches up behind him, cracking a spine against the groove of his chair. Olivia, I've been meaning to say... You're usually so quiet, reserved, isolated even. I've noticed you're being a bit more friendly recently.
Huh, you think so, Uwu?
You've been in my classes all 4 years, of course I would. Maybe I'm a bit old-fashioned, but it hurts me to see a student hurt themselves like that. When you're in the adult world, you'll see this all the time. Once someone's in a rut, they'll just tend to stay there until their days blend together instead of lifting themselves up. I might be getting a little too personal right now. Like they get all the time in the world. So I'm proud of you for making the effort, Olivia.
Oh, Mr. Idin,
Don't be flustered, be proud, Olivia. You've managed to form a friendship. You made a friend. You made a friend, Olivia. Of course, I appreciate you extending an olive branch to Inco. An olive branch to Olivia, get it? Me? It's no problem, Mr. Idin. I am just very good at making friends. Come on, school hours are over. You can drop the mister. I mean, it's not something gonna be thanking me for, is it? Can I just call you Trent, then? I'm just her friend. Don't just friends her. That's great to hear, though. You can't always navigate this world alone. Someone to keep company can really help.
He can? You mean Inco can help? Do anything?
More than you can imagine. Idin leans forward to place a hand over both of ours. He just barely makes contact with Olivia's wrist when she winces and yanks it back.
Shit.
Olivia? Are you alright?
Ow, I'm fine. It just hurt. All the drawing. I was fine before, though.
You've been trying to stay off that wrist all day. Was it that bad?
It was feeling better. I even helped build those doohickeys.
The print enlargeners. He covers his eyes with one hand. Of course, great move. Student's been overworking herself, and I think giving her extra physical work. It was fine to do it to Inco, but not Olivia. What am I doing?
It wasn't your fault, Awu. I didn't want you to worry.
I had no idea how bad it was. He leans forward again, gently holding Olivia's wrist, inspecting it, and being careful not to cause any pain. You need to take care of yourself, Olivia, else you need to bathe. You need to bathe and brush your hair and wear something besides that one hoodie you never wash. If something would happen, I know you'd be completely beside yourself.
I know.
I know you were doing extra work, but it was for that bitch. How did it even get this bad?
It was a lot of extra work.
Maybe she's been doing a few things in her private time, thinking of Inco, though. It's a brand of cigarettes called Olivia. Yeah, right. I'm gonna have to tell you, Olivia, how great Inco is.
It's not like I like him or anything. Doing a whole group's assignments on top of my own, and you fucking let me, even though you noticed. For the last 3 weeks, basically all my free time. I can't even watch anime. It's been great practice, but at least that's what I've been telling myself, because I have low self-esteem.
Olivia does her best to hide her wincing as the teacher tests her arm.
I never would have made it to graduation.
All because of that painting you switched. Permanent records don't matter, honey, I'm telling you. He shakes his head and lets go of Olivia. No, it goes further than that. Oh, there's an ad break coming. I thought I could pause it, but it's not letting me. That painting was all because of the pain you've been going through all these years. All because of that first contest entry hanging in the gala. Your first venture into the art world, and it went how it did. Olivia looks down at her hand, stretching the fingers out and in slowly, carefully. She really should do some exercises for her hands. They can help a lot. My hand moves without a thought, fingers taking her hand carefully to help in some way or another. You and that painting. Our teacher palms his face and groans into it. It's genuinely a good place, Olivia. Could you just take a fucking compliment for once, girl? Should you muscle Inco and Damien? Yeah. I've told you that so many times. Why don't you listen? She locks up, but manages a small nod. ... What a horrible chain of events. At least you have a boyfriend now, but I've had to witness it all these years. Watch as it's taken your friends, your self-worth. That little smile you had when you first came into my class, all because Ben. Because of Ben writing an article. That little bitch. And now it's ruining your health. He gently lets go. I think Mia was ruining her health. Yeah, take a compliment, Olivia, I say as someone who cannot take a compliment. It's me and my friend on Discord all the time. She's also an artist, and we're always just like yelling at each other to take compliments, and neither of us can. It's an endless cycle. He gently lets go and covers his own eyes again. And I really just sat here and watched it. Sat at my desk, drinking, napping, not doing a goddamn thing. I was just talking about how people act like they have more time than they have.
Heidekin, you're getting kind of ominous. Are you gonna kill somebody?
Are you alright? I'm super, thanks for asking. I'm more than okay. Imagine my Heidekin is drunkenly rambling to two changes. Well, is he not? In fact, I've made up my mind about something. I'm gonna take another shot. You, take her to the gala, please. There's something I want you two to see. No words, just do it, please. Just go along with my eccentric whims, children. You've done so far. I nod.
What are you going to show us, Ubu?
He stopped at the door. Something you should have seen a long time ago. ... My shoes sloshed noisily through the flooded hallways as we slowly head back to the main building of the school. Oh, is it gonna be a good scene? Okay. I thought we said what in Heidekin's voice? Olivia herself had used her arms to tuck her legs into her seat. Her head is now resting on her knees. Heidekin didn't seem to care. Each of his steps splashing water around his soaking. Oh, is it actually flooded? The drains of the floor are working overtime, keeping the water at a minimal level. It is. Okay. An unsettling feeling washes over me as we enter the atrium. The interior of the school pitch black for the lack of lighting. At least we aren't dealing with the wet floors, but navigating the halls is dark and new. Turn the music up. I don't think there's any music playing right now, is there? Oh, there is. Alright, hang on a second. We need this for atmosphere, clearly. Where is the audio? Fucking... Here we go, here it is. I had it turned down pretty far. I'm not gonna turn it all the way up, but that should be enough, maybe. The only sound I hear is the squelches of my shoes and the awkward drumming from both Olivia and I. It was then I realized that Heidekin had left us behind.
Mr. Heidekin, you're acting really weird.
Her voice bounces on the dark halls of the school. You see where he went? I think he just abandoned us.
Kinda. I think he went that way.
I could just make out Olivia's hand pointing, thanks to her phone, toward the school's offices. I keep pushing Olivia, though taking my time to feel as my shoes threaten to slip with each step I take. It's slow going, but between the eerie darkness of my slow steps, what should have taken us a minute, at most takes about 3 minutes for us to arrive at the gala. I'm counting because I'm autistic. Well, we're here. I thought that was outside because it's been raining. Help. It's been raining here too all day, so like I'm hearing the rain noises in the game too. The store bridge is against the glass ceiling. We have a glass ceiling? What's normally the source of the hall's natural lighting is completely obscured by the typhoon. I thought it was a monsoon. Okay. And there's still no sign of Heidekin. I withdraw my phone and turn its flashlight on too in hopes to improve the situation. I can hear something else aside from us in the rain. Something that's getting closer. A tiny red light in the distance where with the sound. A tiny ember bounces and sways in a rhythm with an odd tapping. Is he going to burn the skill down? What are you doing? Is he going? Oh, he does have a cigarette. Is he going to murder us? Is he actually going to be an axe murderer? I thought you were joking. ... I'm frozen for a second. That thought forces its way through me. He would have never hurt us. Right? Heidekin, what are you doing? Nothing gets kicked aside. It's Olivia's painting from the art contest a few weeks back. It smacks loudly against the glass casing of the display case. These are the ones, yeah? What? I'm ignored. Heidekin's staring right at Olivia. She's also struck fearful, but she nods. Heidekin takes a deep breath and faces the display. Okay. What are you going to do with that? ... Hey, Heidekin, wait, this is a bit extreme, isn't it? I'm out of fucks to give. I never had any fucks to begin with, Inco. Oh, animation. Oh, this is pretty. Damn, this looks good! Holy shit! I think he's smashing up her painting to make her feel better. Because he's a good teacher. He did look like Bateman in there, didn't he? That was a different style in the other animations, but it looks cool as shit. Alright, I'm glad we kept playing. Should badass Idin be the thumbnail, or would that be too much of a spoiler? What do you guys think? I mean, I guess out of context, you wouldn't really know what's about to happen, but is it too much of a spoiler to make him smoking the fucking thumbnail? Oh, my weak little twin comms. Oh. Olivia, you better be fucking grateful. ... Too much of a spoiler. Okay, I'll pick something else. Maybe Olivia in the elevator. Or Mia! Yeah, I can make it Mia. I haven't done Mia. It's gone! Both of them! And now both of you! And he raises the axe. This should have been done long ago, really? I don't know if this is normal, but okay.
Yeah. Idin, this is crazy. This is legit clown shoes, bro.
I know! I'm crazy! What about the other things on the case? Oh, fuck them. Yeah, who fucking cares? I don't give a fuck! I never have! Those students graduated ages ago, and high school does not matter! Stop worrying! You're in senior fucking year, nothing matters, and no one cares what you do! You know how many still do art? None! They're all collateral so someone else can. Fine by me. But Olivia, you're special. You got no other big paintings now, do you? She shakes her head. That's a shame. Look what I just did. Wonderful painting you have there. Be a shame if anything were to happen to it.
I can make another.
Yeah, that's what I need to hear. I'm fucked up too, Olivia. I knew exactly what you needed. Inco's too normal. You make me so proud to hear that.
Do you remember? In sophomore year, when you challenged me to think of something I'd wanted to do, to set a goal to do it? I didn't listen.
Of course!
I couldn't think of anything back then. But there has been one thing I've been wanting to do for a while now. Like you said, some company could really help. I want to kiss Inco. That's my new goal. I want to kiss that human.
Olivia grips my hand just a little tighter. ...
Promise not to laugh.
I mean, that's your man, huh? That's your man, huh, Olivia? It kind of is Beastars, honestly. We are playing a human man named Inco who goes to Dinosaur High School and falls in love with a Gator girl, and her art teacher just took an axe to her freshman painting to make her feel better. Yeah, I don't think the context even helps.
Would you mind asking me again, Idin, not like I like you or anything, Babaka-sensei?
Sure. Make a painting, bitch. I believe it was. If you could leave right now and go do anything you wanted, what would you want to do?
Anything at all. Anything besides being here.
Yep.
I want to go see a fountain. And paint it for you.
Fucking... That's stupid. That's stupid, Olivia. Get a better answer. Brilliant. There's a fountain here? Inco, you're at your best when you're just standing there not talking. Could you do that? Could you do that? Our himbo protagonist, please.
There's a park not too far from here, and you can barely see the fountain in the center from the window. If you can't see it right now in the storm, but I want to go there in the storm. That's not a good idea.
I think I know of it. The one in the Stig Equestrian Park. Equestrian? So we have horses. Interesting. That's wonderful, Olivia. Idin stumbles a bit. I rush to give him a shoulder. Some stars are glass crunching under my feet. Oh, God. Good thing the power's out. Otherwise the cameras would have seen me doing that. I've been so arrested. We can just blame it on Mia. It's fine. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, her paintings are like her now. Broken. Won't you get in trouble for this? I don't give a fuck. I'm always in trouble for something. And ordinarily, I just take the hit. Especially for something like this. I have tenure, Inco. I will be fine. They can't fire me even if they wanted to. And me and Chick can take the fall. To hell with her. I was joking! He really does not give a fuck! Olivia manages another small smile. I'm looking forward to that painting. You better get it to me. Chop chop.
I will.
And you better help, Inco. Of course! By just standing here and being me! Anakin motions for us to wait by the school's entrance. For a while, we sit there. Now we're outside of the rain. Okay, good. ...
Do you have one, Anakin? Do you have something you want to do?
I already did it. I axed your fucking painting. I wanted to do that for years. I'm already doing it.
No, really.
Really? Teaching high school is a great job that nobody ever regrets. You should pose that question to Inco there. All his character development, he's barely said a word.
Right, Inco, how about you? Any plans for the future? I don't expect much.
What do I want to do, huh? I want to hug that Gator. I've done it twice now, though. Maybe I should pick something else. I guess... Ah! Oh my god! What do I do? Does it matter what I pick? Chat! Help! I'm Inco, I can't think by myself! Please, my brain cells! Speak to me! None of these matter? I kinda like plenty of friends, though? I don't know. That seems to be what he's kind of at a lot of the time. Your future here doesn't matter? I wanna get the fuck out of this game. I'm gonna say make plenty of friends, because that seems the most in character for him. A more ambitious dream. I can get behind it.
It's a bit unimaginative, just having friends. That's really your bar. God, your life is sad.
I don't want to scare her away, though. She seems like she might have commitment issues. I'm just saying. That's just hater talk.
You should probably start looking more into the how and not the what.
Like you would know. I can totally do it.
Sure thing, Mr. Successful. Your blog doesn't even have 10 followers. What's your follower count, bro?
You looked me up?
Yeah, I got bored. Did a background search on you.
You can at least follow me if you're gonna cyberstalk me, pout.
I'll follow you when you make good content.
That's why I followed you, Kaji. You finally made good content with your Gator hentai. No, it was really because I didn't realize I wasn't following you. I thought I was.
Also, your interpretation of Godzilla you copied from a video essay sucks and you should feel bad. Stop getting your opinions from Lily Orchard. Now I'm gonna be told I did a microaggression for not pronouncing her name right.
I got behind against motion with the axe and karate chop Olivia's leg. Take that!
I didn't feel that, jackass, and that was on the part of my legs I can feel. You're just that weak.
Well, I guess that banter is a form of motivation as well. I don't have the lily jar on me right now. I should have made it a meme picture. No, there's no stickers on these streams. Ah! Sounds like you have quite a promise to uphold now, Inco. You guys can throw lily jars at me next Wednesday. Boo! You were the dishes being thrown around. What stood out the most was the wild grin on Olivia's face. Yes, you can make fun of me all you like as long as you're smiling. That is like these streams. Between the staccato of the rain and the uproarious laughter, time seemed non-existent. Aw. I could feel the muscles in my face ache through my bouts of laughter and grinning. I have never smiled this much in my entire life. I finally have a mouth, which made the taxi's arrival so disappointing. We all glared at him. As we were escorted out of the parking lot, our mirth was replaced with something more calm, comfortable, and easy quiet that let my thoughts wander back to the things we had said to each other. Back to what our tarot teacher had said. Navigating the world alone. For all the time I spent around Olivia and her friends, I never really occurred to me that she'd harbor something like loneliness. Isn't just being around people enough? That's all it takes for me. If you so much as talk to me, I will imprint on you. I am Inco. It looks like he was in Radiohead. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I mean, Damien alone is like a wild crowd composed of a single madman. That is the best character description and the most accurate. And Liz, she's practically the group's nanny or something. Yeah, she's the mom friend. The driver of the yellow van leans on his horn. I can feel the baleful leer of me digging through the gates of fogs and rage up. She don't make him wait. Olivia draws her hood up, and I hold my jacket above her face. The final look to Mr. Idin. We thank him. Karma police, arrest this man! Damn it, now you have me making Radiohead references. No need for thanks. Seeing my students grow and prosper into adulthood is all the reward this old fossil needs. I'm like 32. With a wave, he sends us off into the rain, and the irate taxi man's van that yells about us burning his gas. Well, again, is oil made from dinosaurs here? Is it made from dead humans? While Olivia works to get herself situated in the cab, I turn back. Mr. Idin is sagging, meandering back into the building. He looks like a soggy rat.
Oi, hurry up.
Right. Dot. Okay, this is a good place to stop now. Okay, we're done. We did a nice heartwarming scene that I only ruined a little. Okay. I think I can stop talking in the Inco voice now. It's like I can't turn it off sometimes. It's just getting worrying. Alright, everybody. Alright. I've made sure. I've saved. Go back to the main screen and we'll wrap up now. Spam theme is now Creep. I know more Radiohead songs than Creep, but I knew that was what everybody knows. I'm not one of those people who only knows Creep, okay? I also know Fake Plastic Trees. I like singing that one. Great plastic watering can! Anyway. Yeah, it was pretty good. We went 15 minutes over time, but it's fine. It's just me being loud too late into the night is probably not the best. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm just gonna keep playing this on Thursdays until I'm done with it, and then I'll probably run a poll for what game I want to do next. I know Kaiser is trying to buy me Titanfall. I'll think about it. It just isn't really something I would normally play. I was thinking of either doing Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Soma. A few people are actually interested in me playing Dragon Age, which I would happily do. It's one of my favorite series. And I didn't have a lot of people watching the last times I streamed it. You guys want me to play Titanfall? I will, fine, because Kaiser bought it for me. Now I said, oh, if you buy me a game, I have to play it on stream. But yeah, I got the Legendary Edition for free, and I haven't played Mass Effect in a while, and I figured we could have fun designing our Shepard, and we can romance Garrus. So usually I just do, like, you know, female Shepard with, like, Liara, because they won't let me romance Jack. It was $2? Okay, I don't feel that bad then. We'll see. You want us to be playing? I don't know if I want to play, like, genuinely crappy. Everybody gave, yeah, well, I've never done the Garrus romance, and I think it's funny. And I only play female Shepard because I can't stand male Shepard's voice acting. So, but yeah. No, well, I did want a game stream again this year. It just happened that Kaiser bought this for me, and I said, oh, let's just play it one night as a laugh, and then we ended up enjoying it, and chat ended up enjoying it. We had a lot of fun, so I was like, you know what, I'll fucking finish the game. But yes, I don't know how much longer I have to go. Probably a couple more streams at least. I don't know if I want to play Snoot. I've heard it's a lot rougher than this. I would prefer to just wait to see if this team makes something else. You guys said they were working on an RPG. I'll definitely check that out. I mean, I'd love to support these guys. You know, they're doing a lot of good work, and for God's sakes, I have played mostly indie games, Pal World, and No Man's Sky lately. I have not played a AAA game in a long fucking time. I was waiting for Dragon Age 4, and it's been taking like 9 fucking years. Oh, I did stream Doki Doki once. I don't know. I think Doki Doki's kind of played out. At least this is new. And I don't usually play visual novels. I mean, it is fun to play them on stream, but I don't want to have to read all the time. I would love to do Soma with most of the chat being blind, because I'm not blind to it, but if the chat's blind, I will not spoil it, and it would be fun. We didn't get to the confession scene. We got to the Idin fucking took a fucking axe to her painting, and everybody told me not to make it the thumbnail because it's too much of a spoiler, even though it looks badass as fuck. You never play Soma? See, I would love to play Soma with the chat not knowing what's going on, instead of it being me blind for once, and like kind of introduce you guys. Because Soma is my favorite horror game, and I've been seeing stuff on it again lately. And oh, it's so good. Because like everyone wants me to play like jump scare games, but jump scares don't work on me. The only horror games that actually scare me are like Silent Hill 2 and Soma. So it gives you an idea. But yeah, so I've been doing this every Thursday at 7 p.m. EST. I have the VODs on my YouTube account, so you can go watch the VODs. I've been taking the beginning part out, so it goes right into the stream. So have fun with that. When I'm done with Wani, we'll probably cut together like a highlight reel. A friend of mine has been interested in helping me with that. Play Nami. It's a non-jump scare horror game, but it's very short. We'll see. I might do some VR stuff in the future too, because I have a VR helmet. I gotta get all my shit set back up, but I do have a VR helmet. I had wanted to play Help Wanted, but I never got around to it. So that would be fun, because Help Wanted would be my first FNAF game. I've never actually played one before. I've just watched them. So, Among Us visual novel. Visual novels will have to be a once in a while thing, because I don't think I can keep up just reading every time I play video games. But I would like to do something a little more typical next time. So I guess it will have to be like Titanfall, Mass Effect, Soma, or Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush was the other one I was gonna give you guys a vote on, because I have it, and I haven't played it yet. I've been meaning to. I have so many Steam games I bought and never played, and that was the part of the reason I game streamed before, was to get through those games. So, I guess we'll do that as the 4. Titanfall, Hi-Fi Rush, Mass Effect, or Soma after this.